Hello? I don't know if you guys have been able to hear my music for this period of time. It looked like something might have glitched there, so let's give it a peek and see if you guys can hear it now. If not, I'm super sorry that it was a silent intro. That's normally not what it's meant to be, but sometimes. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So I guess I'll say super sorry for the silent intro. I guess there was a driver issue or something that was causing OBS not to be able to pick me up. Hope I sound okay. I'm gonna give it a listen real quick. And see what I can hear balance-wise. And hopefully it'll sound nice and balanced and my voice sounds nice and full. No guarantees, but I am trying for that. Alright, let's see. Music's a little loud. But I think it sounds okay. Hope you guys think the same. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fade the music out. So you may have remembered that these past couple of streams I've done, past 3 specifically, have been me goofing up, or me having goofed up because I was having to plug in all of my consoles and retest them. Sounds all good over here? Perfect, thank you. So I'm actually going to be testing a console that I didn't unplug, that I just tried to get to work recently, and I seem to be able to have gotten to make it do that. Made it work. So let me move over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move the screen over. I'm going to start it over. And this is a console that a lot of people I don't even know how familiar they were with this. Let's turn it up a little bit. So, there we are. So, as I'm aware, there's something really nice about this music. I was a Vita fanatic. I really liked the PlayStation Vita. And I thought, I was not a fan of the PlayStation Portable. I thought it was clunky. I didn't like the way it played. And then I got a PlayStation Vita. Now, I was working in the gaming industry, so I didn't have to actually pay for the PlayStation Vita. Which I'm glad, because I may not have shelled out the money. I think they were like $200 and something, $200 to $300, depending on if you wanted to get one with a memory card, which you needed anyway to play half the games, and but it would come with a pack-in title, which was Little Deviants, I think. And so anyway, I got one, and honestly, I've played quite a few games on it. I own quite a few games on it. And so I kind of wanted to test and see how this works, if it streams okay. And then I realized when I tried to test it this last stream that there was HDCP. So for anybody who doesn't know what that is, that stands for High Definition Capture Protection. It's something that basically they put into systems and movies, movie players and such to keep third-party softwares from live streaming or capturing and recording movies and video games and so on and so forth that they want to keep proprietary or they want to keep under wraps. I was able to bypass that because this is way past EOL, end of life. And I'm not looking to do anything malicious. I'm just trying to show people what this system was. I am playing this through the PlayStation TV, PS TV, which does not play all of the Vita games. It will only play some of them because some of the Vita games require touchscreen support, which you can't achieve on a PlayStation 4 controller. So I couldn't play. I have a couple of games that I tried to play. Killzone Mercenary, for example. I cannot play that. Because it requires both backpad and touchscreen support, and I only have a touchpad on the PS4 controller. The cool thing about this console, firstly, I like the interface. I think the interface is incredibly clean, and you could actually move these around if you needed to, or if you wanted to. You could move these around any way you wanted, which was really, really cool. Create folders. You could actually even create these little pages, which are what these little plus signs are. So this was a really clean outlay, and I like the way that these look like little M&Ms. I think that's kind of cool. The second thing is this is actually a decently high fidelity machine. This is something that actually plays games of multiple different types, but it actually plays, like Killzone was actually a pretty... I'll demonstrate. I have Ragnarok Odyssey in right now, but you can see it actually played tons of PS1 games. It was backwards compatible with that. And these are ones that you had to purchase them again, but if you purchased them, you got them. It played games that were smaller, lower fidelity. It played PSP games, and it played games of its own type. My favorite handheld? It's not... I don't know whether or not I like this more than the Nintendo DS, but I can say that this was a very strong contender for... I mean, console-wise, I would say this was as good as the DS was. But there were more Castlevania games on the DS, so that sways me that direction a smidge. But I can absolutely understand why this would be someone's favorite. Like, this is a ridiculously good handheld. I think that's the only thing that doesn't win it over is that it didn't have as many Castlevania. It had this one, which is Dracula X, which only actually... This particular version of Dracula X Chronicles actually only came out on PSP before they finally launched Rondo of Blood. We'll take a look at that, actually, here in a bit. We'll take a look at a couple of these games. Honestly, I think we're going to take... What I'd like to do is I'd like to take a look at one Vita-specific game. I'd like to take a look at least one backwards-compatible PS1-style game. And then I'd like to take a look at these little ones that are actually multi-platform, that, you know, to see how they kind of run on things as well. I think that'd be kind of fun. Let's take a look at those. We'll go to Ragnarok Odyssey first. As far as I'm not going to contest this being your favorite. I meant in terms of it being the objective best in that, but I understand. Like this is that for me. I can understand why. I can understand why this would be a favorite. This is such a good console. It is just ridiculously good. So let's see what some of these games look like on the PS Vita, effectively, the PS TV. I want to be very clear, if you're not familiar with the PS TV, this whole console is about the size, width and length, it's about the size of a pack of playing cards, and depth, I guess depth, it's literally maybe half a deck of playing cards. Like, it is that minuscule, that tiny, and look at all of this. Look at how beautiful this is. It's not perfect, I want to be very clear, but it's not bad. I mean, this is actually really nice. I think I would argue that this looks better than a lot of PS2. Look at that. Everybody's got to do those slow slashes. I'm going to go and skip the cutscene because I want to take a look. But yeah, look at this. Pizza Lover 3000, hi. Hey, hi, how are you, man? It's been such a long time. It has been a while. I hope you're doing well. I stream on this channel. I try to do it every Saturday, but I do it at least once every weekend as much as I possibly can. I haven't got to jump on Anna's recently just because 9 times out of 10 when she's streaming, I'm working. Yesterday she streamed, I was asleep. I was just wiped out with the week. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're doing super well. We're showcasing, for the sake of argument, I'll just kind of put you to where I am. The past 3 streams have been me testing some stuff because my setup came disconnected, unhooked, and so I'm just testing out I was testing out the consoles. This is a console that I didn't have hooked up at any point in time. Now I am testing it because I've hooked it up. This is a PlayStation TV, which is also PS Vita. So this was originally a handheld. I am playing it on a big screen. So hopefully, if it's something you're interested in, I'm going to be kind of doing a variety of things for just now. We'll go ahead and do a new game just because I have no idea where in the world I am from my load game. I'm doing great. I literally just started my second playthrough of Pokemon Sword. Very nice. Very, very nice. I know nothing of Pokemon. Pokemon was after my time. So Anna is helping get me acclimated. It's not that I don't want to learn, I just don't know anything about it. So, we will put in, I gotta remember, R-E-T-R. But she knows, I think, the first 150, like 150 or 151, like the back of her hand. I don't know any of it. I know, things I know, Star Wars and playing cards. I know those like crazy. Pokemon is a franchise I've never been able to get into, despite the character from the show having a cool name. Yeah, that's fair. It's not that I didn't want, like I said, it was after my time. It's just been a long time. It came out in 95, and I was doing other stuff in 95, so, you know. And it was a trading card game at that time, and I was really just same situation. I was into playing cards. And I still am to this day. You know, here we are almost 30 years later, and I'm still into playing cards, you know. Retro Gaming Star, Retro Room, it's been a while, my friend. Good to see you guys once again. Good to see you too, Retro Gaming Star. It has been some time. I noticed that you took the number out of your name now. But I'm glad that you've kept the name consistent, so I recognize you. Yeah, I finally managed to catch you since you go live on YouTube. It's hard to find since I'm subbed to over 250 YouTubers, so I basically can't find anybody, and usually am asleep. Well, I try to keep time zones in mind, but it is difficult. Ash here, I know, is 6 hours difference from me. Vidi, who's another one of my moderators, I know he's I think he's a 13 or 15 hour difference. He's 15, actually. He's in Australia. Hey man, it was hard. It was hard drugs for everyone in '95. It was for a lot. I had a friend at the time named Thomas who was just way into it, but I was not. It wasn't that I didn't like it. Like, I've never seen anyone. I do not have dark skin. I am very, very pale. Not quite that pale though. Somewhere. I mean, that's probably fine. All of these look like they're kids. Okay, that's a little better. I like this. Let's see here. I am a bearded gentleman myself, at least at present. And the only bearded guy they have is that. I also have a mustache, though, but we'll go ahead and go with this, I guess. Yeah, I know Vidi. Oh, cool. I didn't know Vidi was from Australia. Yeah. I don't want to have spoiled anything. I don't think he hides that fact, but yeah. I do Let's Plays on my channel now, including games that I really like. Well, I think that's the games you should do, man. Always do what you enjoy. If you do what will get views, maybe you get famous, maybe you don't. If you do what you enjoy, whether you get views or not, at least you'll have had fun. That's my opinion. But very, very nice. I don't know why. I've been unsubscribed from a plethora of... I don't go through and mass unsubscribe, I don't do any of that. But Omega, who's actually one of my moderators, I was unsubscribed from his channel, which was incredibly, incredibly disappointing. So, yeah. Unless you're a professional critic paid to, unless you're a professional critique paid to cover all games, play what you enjoy. That's true. That's true. But that's also very, very, I mean, that's so difficult too. There's a level of where the paycheck isn't worth it, right? In my opinion, if you're paid to review games rapidly and not actually give them the time that they deserve, it's super tough. What does my hair look like right now? I'm putting myself in this as best as I can, but also not taking it very seriously because obviously. Oh look, I can be Paul from Tekken. That's probably close enough, I guess. My hair is not orange. I am a blonde, brown-headed person. Like that. Let's see. I meant critic. That's okay. Either way, it makes sense. YouTube specified yesterday the Retro Room has unsubscribed from your channel. Did it really say something like that? Because if it did, I will be I will be really, really upset. YouTube also added. Okay, thank goodness. No, if it did tell you that, tell me because I got to go back in there and resubscribe. I don't care whether or not they're saying, oh, it's our number. It doesn't matter. Screw your numbers, YouTube. I'm not here for your numbers. I'm here to entertain and be entertained, not for some random algorithm. I know you make a business of it, but do better. I did 3 playthroughs on my channel. I did Spider-Man, Pokemon, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Getting ready for that October launch of Spider-Man 2, I'm assuming, which I am super excited about. Very, very good choice. I can be a Hammersmith. By the way, these are the weapons you get. Hammersmith. Qatar. I'd be a mage. Well, okay. Cleric. I look like Link. A sword warrior. I'll probably be the Hammersmith for funsies. Not very dexterous, but my attack, it hurts. And then outfit color. Oh, yeah, let's do... What is that outfit, though? Good lord. Alright, fine. You wouldn't catch me wearing shorts out like this? No. But anyway, voice type.
Alright! Victory! Ha! Sure! Ha!
You always gotta like it when the voices are always just a bunch of unintelligible grunts.
Here we go!
That was Link. We'll just do that, that's fine. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what these costumes... You don't get to choose the costume, it just comes with the job. So you can actually save... these are my save games, I'll just hit yeah, overwrite, I don't care. I have no idea. Insomniac are my favorite studios. Sad to say I haven't played it yet. I've played through both Miles Morales and Spider-Man, and it is amazing. It is the Miles Morales story, in my opinion, is actually quite good. So I want you all to bear in mind that even though I am playing this and casting this, this was handheld. This was the PlayStation Vita. This is, I mean, literally, this was the competition to the Nintendo DS. And honestly, look at this. This is pretty solid. I don't know which one's talking. You aren't some pushy merchant. What are you doing? And okay, so they actually, when they say Ragnarok, they're actually using Norse mythology. Then what in the All-Father's name are you doing all the way out here? Wait a minute. Now you gotta have the gruff voice should go to the guy over there. He's like, oh yeah. The kid who's looking to join up. That's what I'm looking for. And then I get a little emoji. Nice. The heck kind of name is Adgils? Captain of the Fate Scales. My goodness. Let's go past the exposition. I just want to play. I just want to demonstrate this. If this is something that people want to play through of, then that's fine. Hello. But I just want to demonstrate. This isn't even Ragnarok. Where's Kratos? Man, these fake streamers don't even know what games they're streaming. Unsubscribe. Ooh! But Kratos isn't a part of Ragnarok. That's Norse mythology. Kratos, which could be inserted in there, is Greco-Roman mythology. And it's not even the same as what was written by the Sony guys. Oh, so I don't... Ooh. I am actually a huge fan of Norse mythology. Not a snob about it, though. I don't actually care all that much if people get it right or wrong. But I do love Norse mythology. Okay, can we... I've gotten winky faces from her. I'm not comfortable with this. Chapter 1. Plains hunting. I accept the quest. Okay, cool. Exactly. Trick question. Kratos backwards is Alucard. Don't test my knowledge. I agree. Mythology from Transylvanian times. That's funny. That is funny. Kratos backwards. I love that. Like, you literally threw in that, like, sneak attack at 3:30. You know, that thing. Trick question. Kratos backwards is Alucard. Cheese it. And you run off. That's great. That was fantastic. Okay, so attack is actually triangle. And big attack is actually... Can I change that? I would much rather it not be. Let's see. BGM. Right stick camera, touch camera, mini display, default settings. That's options. Do I have controls on here? No. So that is it. So I guess I'm just going to have to acclimate. That's fine. Okay, why did I need that? Okay, cool. I got sticky mucus. That's just wonderful. Okay, the other thing... Okay, it's not there. Why does the camera and character model give me Dynasty Warrior? It definitely does. I think, honestly, if you take a look at this to me looks like early... Personally, this contends with late PS2, early PS3, I think. Graphically. I mean, honestly, for a handheld, this is pretty... Like, look, you can see the flowers are flower boxes. Like, you can see their cross-section flowers. But this actually moves pretty darn smooth. I mean, I think graphically this is pretty for a handheld. Personally. And color-wise, they did a really good job. My electricity had gone out due to rain. Sorry about that, but I'm back now. No worries. We had something similar to that yesterday. Although luckily our power did not go out. Okay, I just beat the heck out of a rabbit. I think this looks... honestly, like I said, I can't get over how... I think this looks really good. This is definitely late PS2, early PS3, I think. But this looks good for this being a handheld. Okay. It's been thundering here. I might go put my straw hat and pretend I'm Raiden. You can't be the god of thunder anymore. Mortal Kombat 1 dictates that he's just a normal punk now. You're gonna have to wait until you have a firestorm to be an actual Mortal Kombat. An actual, Oh, nice. An actual god now. Yeah, we've been having rains like non-stop here, and our transformers break down very easily in rainy times. So we have, we normally don't get rain at all. It's that we live in a desert out here. And this year, for some reason, we have gotten rain like crazy, which I'm incredibly happy about. So it's very, very, very nice. Because most years, like I said, we may get a day or two total of rain. That's it. But no, this year it's been nice. We've gotten weeks of it. I know, man, I'm going to have to learn brand new MK lore as someone who knows an unhealthy amount about the franchise. It's weird that there will be new stuff. I'm super excited to learn stuff about it, though. In all honesty, like, yeah, that's fine. I'm excited to learn about what's going... I'm excited to learn what's going on, or what's going to go on in the new lore. I really like the Kenshi versus Johnny Cage. I want to know why Johnny Cage has the sword. I want to know what brought Kenshi to need it. I want to know what his Yakuza attachments are. You know, all that. So I'm super stoked. And it lets me get in on the ground level, because I don't know anywhere near as much about Mortal Kombat as you do. And I still am a fan. I think this is going to give me a nice opportunity to jump in at the ground level and kind of start to learn it up. I just realized, what in God's name are you holding? A drill hammer is what they called it.
Hello.
Oh, wait, shoot. Bear hunting. It is called a drill hammer. So in this game, you actually get to choose your occupation, and that occupation dictates what weapon you use. I chose the drill hammer because it's the most powerful, but it is also the slowest. That thing looks bigger than you? It probably is. Well, it's darn close if it's not, yeah. But, you know, that's how a lot... I don't do a ton of JRPG-style games, honestly. I don't do as many, at least. Okay, that was weird. I think I'm poisoned, though. But this one was a gift. I was pretty excited because it was about there was some Norse mythology in it. And I, okay, that was unnecessary. I opted to... I got it as a gift, so I opted to give it a shot and play it. It's actually pretty darn fun. Very Monster Hunter-y, which is one of those games that I will play. I don't know if there's a way for me to stop poisoning, or if this is just a timed thing. Nope, it's just a timed thing. But I guess I can recover all that red health. The new Scorpion looks a lot like Kuai Lang. The fact that he's so close with smoke in the new trailer, too, makes it seem even more obvious. That would be really, really cool. Though I do gotta ask, what was your first game ever? First ever retro game? So the first game when I grew up playing games, my first game was Pong. On a Pong console. It was a Telstar Pong console by Atari. But my first, like, fully fledged game, retro game, was Pitfall for the Atari 2600. And I still have my copy. I'm actually looking at my copy right now. I actually still have it with the Atari 2600. At some point in time, I'm working on it, but I'm having issue with the cable links. I actually have an Intellivision 2 with the Atari 2600 attachment. I will get that connected, and I will actually play my first game on stream, so people could see it. But it came out in the 1970s. I'm not as ancient. Oh, I like mythology. Me too. I like mythologies a lot. Norse is my favorite, but I do like all mythologies. Greco-Roman is another big one. So I'm not as ancient as retro. My earliest gaming memory is Street Fighter II Champion Edition on the Mega Drive. It's what got me into video games, which is a great option. Very, very good game. What's a retro game again? The definition escapes me. It just depends on how far you want to go. Usually, I mean, a retro game is obviously any game that severely predates current gaming. Most people would consider retro at this point to probably start around Gen 5, which would be Xbox, PS2, GameCube. Some people will even go so far as to say Xbox 360 is retro, but usually anything beyond 2 to 3 generations, because a gaming generation is about 7 years. So, for example, the next Xbox and the PS6 will be out in 2027. That's when those will come out. Well, these are some brutal rabbits. I mean, I guess I would defend my family. Oh, good lord. I was gonna say, I guess I would defend my family too if some random guy comes with a drill hammer and starts hitting everybody. Okay, and I've done this, and now I have to hunt a bear, and I have nothing that's going to help me. It looks like I got a rupee. All right. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Let me pause. Can I still move when I'm... There is no pause. Oh, if we talk in the context, my first ever retro game, the first ever game in my life was Contra. Contra's a good game. I like Contra quite a lot. I spent considerably more time with Contra 3: The Alien Wars for the Super Nintendo. That came out in like 93, 3, I think. But I do have Contra, Super C, Hardcore, all of those. I do love Contra. I mean, was that necessary for a little magic rabbit with a flower? Probably not. Okay, I don't know. I'm supposed to find a bear. I've got a third of my health. Odds are, if I can't find health, I'm going to die. That's okay, though. PS2, 360. Okay, PS2 being retro hurts my brain. Yeah, mine too. 360 being retro not only hurts my brain, it melts it. 360 shouldn't be retro, I don't think. It's 2006 but you know, it's fine. From rabbits to straight up bears, I'm gonna be honest, I never finished Contra. It's too hard for me. I finished Contra 3, the Alien Wars. I don't think I've ever finished Super C or Hardcore. Hardcore is not a particularly good Contra game, to be fair. Yeah. I started, the Nintendo Entertainment System is still one of the absolute best consoles in all. I think probably I would say the Super Nintendo is probably the best console of all time, but it is very, very possible that some people would make that argument for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. And I think that argument would be fair, and Contra, most of the great Contras came out on that. Let me get away from these guys. Oh, I hate these things. There's a good chance I'm going to die because he just hit me with something that apparently turned all of my health red, which means I very possibly can die in one hit. I don't know if that's what that means, but... Oh, I guess I'm all of the sudden exhausted, huh? Alright, well, we're gonna keep... You are carrying a drill hammer that's gigantic, so... Take a breath or something. I'm gonna let that wear off for just a second. The key to beating Contra is not to give in to drop kicking your TV. That's true. There's a nostalgia when I have when I see the NES. It makes me want to just sit back in a movie with a movie in the background, make sure it's VHS, no DVD, and just go back in time. Absolutely. I think... Again, I think the NES is... The NES was... NES stopped making games as far out as 1995. Which is a big deal. That's the bear. I don't know if this exhaustion thing wears off. Do I have an item that I can fix this with? Hey, the answer's no. Status retro. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this, I guess. Status isn't good. I'm tired for some reason. The old TVs were the best. Might as well be a weightlifting competition. Oh, absolutely. Tube TVs were the best. Well, that's why, and I even still, in the retro room, like I said, I don't use a camera. But I have used a camera in some instances where you guys can actually see what my setup looks like. And I do have that giant CRT projector-style television for that very reason. It was because it wasn't necessarily high resolution that we were able to get a nice cohesive image, because when you look at it on these sharp televisions, you can see all of the jaggedness that occurs. Okay, is there another bear around here? There better not be. There's a box. I guess I'd probably break that. Okay. Nothing that helps me again. I got a cloth scrap and some iron ore, which does me a whole lot. I mean, I'm already tired. The iron ore is just inevitably going to weigh me down further. Retro, did you know that there's an MK game on the Vita? I did not know that there was an MK game on the Vita. I need to look for it then. Okay, I'm gonna take these bears out, I guess. Okay. So I don't know how I didn't die. I got honey. That's nice. Now I can save money or something. I don't know. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. It's been a long time since I've seen your face. Okay, hold on. It's been a long while since I've seen your face. Last I remember seeing you was on my birthday, which, by the way, very rude of me to have never thanked you for, to have thanked you. So for oh, it's no worries. Honestly, Anna, obviously I wanted to be there and to help, but Anna put a lot of TLC into everything. She really built everything up and tried to make it so that it could be as interactive as possible, and she even learned some stuff to make it happen that I had no idea about, so... Oh, well, I appreciate that. I mean, you're quite welcome, but like I said, I don't know if I deserve any thanks on that. I just, it was nice to get to be there and to get to, it was nice to get to be there and to get to say happy birthday and to try to be a part of everything. But yeah, I would say Anna was she was the brains behind it. She was she put a lot of TLC in it. She stayed up late and all kinds of stuff trying to make things fit together. Figure out how she wanted to do it and what would be best, and try to figure out how she could audible. So I really appreciate it for you guys doing so. Well, I mean, of course, like I said, I don't know that I am worthy of a thank you, but I appreciated it nonetheless. Let's see right there. Change. Okay, so this is where I can change equipment. My health is fit. I can't really. I can't really change anything. Hammersmith card, pouring card. What the heck? Crit power level 1. Okay, I'll probably leave that there. Let's see. I showed up at their place for my birthday and they shut the door on me. Bit weird. I wouldn't have done that if you'd have shown up. You don't even have to show up for your birthday. If you're ever in the States and you show up, just let me know. I must thank you for showing. Thank you for showing. And I think you took a day off or something. I can't remember at all, but still. That's might be the case. I mean, if I wanted to make sure that it was taken care of and you were, we had everything in place and help Anna, then yeah, I might have. When was this game released? I think this game came out somewhere in the 20... Let's see, actually. Does it tell... Well, no, it didn't tell me. Let's try this. I don't know. I think it was 2011. I've already saved it, so let me go back to the title screen. That'll tell me. That gives us an adequate test any which way for this game, and we can move on to the next one. That's really cool. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. But I appreciate it. My birthday was my birthday is in February. Let's see here. So this game came out in... Let's do it this way. 2012. February 2nd of 2012. So this is a decently old game. It's Anna's birthday? No, Anna's birthday is in November. Oh, sorry. Happy birthday, Anna. Enjoy your day, Anna. Where am I? No, Anna is out right now taking care of some business stuff. Fun business stuff, though, that she's working on. That I am not going to disclose because I'm sure she'll want to make those announcements. Ash confused. Yeah, he's joking around. I confuse everyone. He throws a ton of. He's very much humor orientated, though he does know a ton about video games. Ash and I make humor to help with my Dark Soul. Yeah, Ash and I actually be working on a project in the near future as soon as we can kind of put everything together. We've been working on in the background, but hopefully we'll get to put everything together at some point. I guess I'm stupid. No, not at all. Not at all. It's just that's part of the humor and the jokes is throwing things off. You'll see him talk about backwards spelled Alucard and all kinds of stuff, and it's great. But it's all in the sake of good humor and laugh. No stupidity was had here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out of that one. We know that works really nice. Now I'm going to go back and I think I'm going to show off a couple of games that I might play a little bit more long form. That I really like, and these are multi-platform games, so if you are interested and you don't have a Vita, you can actually play these on other platforms. Towerfall Ascension is one that I will absolutely recommend. I'm going to jump into it and try not to be completely awful. This is available on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xboxes from literally the past 2 or 3 iterations, the Vita, and the Switch, which the Switch actually has the best version because you can play up to 6 players. It is a brilliant archery game, and if you have you want to play couch co-op or couch versus, this is an amazing game for it. If you don't have the Switch version, it's 4 players, but you can literally have 4-player versus. It's really, really cool. Darkstalkers. Yeah, I have Darkstalkers. I'll run it. I mean, I'm absolute garbage at that game. I never learned the combos for it, but I can try to run it. Well, I must actually finish my second playthrough of Pokemon Sword, so I'm most likely not going to talk much, just chat time to time. That's okay. Do what's fun and comfortable for you. We're just here kind of hanging out. My channel is... that has Alucard fun. Yes. It does. Any which way. Do what's fun. What I do for my channel is not about a person, a game, or a skill. It is literally a room wherein we just kind of get together and we play games. If you're playing games on the other side, you're having fun, you're listening to me in the background or whatever, that's the whole objective of the thing. It's not a showcase about me. It's not a showcase about the game I'm playing. Although in some instances, I do show some modicum of skill. Like if it's a Donkey Kong Country 3 or a Banjo-Kazooie or a Super Mario World, I might be able to be decent. I love this channel, and the pay to be here isn't bad either. Pay to be here is Alucard spelled backwards. I'm going to go into Matt Makes Games Towerfall Ascension. I don't know if I have all the characters unlocked, so that may be what I try to do. Yeah, I really don't. I don't really have anything to do other than watching this one channel who I'm subbed to, but I've watched literally all of their videos they ever uploaded. Yeah, case in point on mine too. I normally do lives, and if you go back and look at the backlog, they're mostly lives. But I started this channel back in 2016. Started uploading the video. I started recording for the channel in 2016. Started uploading in 2017. Caution. Old content does have mature themes because it featured my brother, who has a much more mature sense of humor. Good on, good on, Matt. Very nice. This is a fantastic game, though, too. Just to throw that out there, but that was nice. Vlad the Impaler spelled backwards is Christopher Lee, also known as Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. I love being knowledgeable. I haven't even seen Lord of the Rings, and I know Gandalf is not Christopher Lee. That is Sir Ian McKellen. Christopher Lee was the bad guy. I do know that. But yeah, caution if you happen to go back and watch the backlog of my videos or content. It is mature content. It does, so if it's something that, if you're uncomfortable with mature, potentially edgy content, then I would urge you avoid them. Any video that has mature content does have it described in the description. If it's a single with me, no, mature. Nope, I read the books. I actually have the books right here next to me. I've read the books, but I've never watched. I'm much more a book person than a movie person. That makes two. Ah, nice. Well, I don't swear, so I won't be watching that stuff. He hasn't watched it either, so I'm not alone. He's not alone either. That's nice. I don't know if they actually put the I don't know if they actually put the piece in here, but this is the DLC rather. Let's see. We're gonna go. Look at this. We're gonna go to the Dark World expansion. See what they charge for it on the Vita. I already own it on other platforms, so I may not. Oh, it's free. All right. Well, then, too rich for my blood, and I'm off. No, I'm gonna go ahead and download the Dark World expansion. If it's already, I mean, if it's free, why not? Right? Neither of you have watched Lord of the Rings. Oh man, that's the disappointment. Now I'm alone. No. You're never alone. Because I'm always watching. So I'm gonna go and hop out of the game real quick, let that download happen. It should be quick. Yeah, look at that. This I liked the way that this was, in my opinion, much more concise, or much easier to get re-downloaded content from as well. The PS3 to me makes it so much more of a hassle than it needs to be, even though I love the PS3. This right here did a lot better. Man, this game's letter font reminds me of another game I used to play. It was kind of like a platformer. I don't know, Celeste maybe? Where you gather strawberries and climb a mountain? Does that sound familiar? I think the font is similar, but I could be wrong. When George Lucas created Lord of the Rings, his goal was to create a magical fantasy world full of droids and orcs. I know you know this, but obviously George Lucas didn't create Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings predates George Lucas's creations by like 20 years. It was in the 50s. Lord of the Rings is from the 50s. Lucas didn't start creating until, well, he started creating, I guess, technically in the 60s, because American Graffiti. I will buy a Vita again one day. I think it's worth it. I think the Vita is worth it. Games have gotten ridiculously expensive for it recently, though, which is a bit of a shame. Nah, it's a mobile game. It's not much called Dan the Man. I don't know if I know of that. Yeah, I don't know if I know of that, honestly. I'll let it go ahead and install that expansion. I'm more of a Sir Arthur Conan Doyle fan. I do like. I was huge into Sherlock Holmes, so I get it. And then Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote a book called Tales of Terror and Mystery, which I was not aware of, and until maybe 6 months ago, I bought that book, and it's actually really good. And I'm more of an H.P. Lovecraft person when it comes to horror. I really like Lovecraftian horror. Obviously, classic horrors, Mary Shelley and Bram Stoker and the like. But he did a darn good job of making some things feel legitimately eerie. I thought it was nice. I don't like Celeste. I know. Celeste is a little overrated. It's not bad, but it is. I think it is overrated. I don't disagree. I feel like as a platformer fanatic, I just can't get into it. You don't have to like anything. I mean, being critical of something that you don't like, whether that be for a good reason or not, is, you know. Have you watched Color Out of Space? I've not watched it. I have the book. I've read it, but I've not watched it. It's a Nicolas Cage. I think Nicolas Cage is in it, if I'm not mistaken, and so there are delays on that since Anna has severe cage rage. She does not enjoy Nicolas Cage's face, even if he does nothing. So odds of us getting to that movie quickly are not great, but also The Void. I know I've not seen The Void either. I've got no problem with Nick Cage. I honestly love the guy. I think he's great. A lot of movies he's done that are garbage, and a lot of movies he's done that I really like. So, but I think the guy himself, I really enjoy. He seems to just live life to the fullest, and that's what he needs to do. Also, he owns one of my. I'm a big fan of watches, and he owns one of the coolest Rolexes. Watch The Void? Okay. I mean, if you're saying it's good, then I'll watch it. So now we have Dark World. I need to recommend you some horror films. Absolutely, I love horror, but I'm a very classic horror guy, so I wouldn't mind watching learning some newer ones. So these are the characters you get. There are 4 of them, but you can get more. I like the Assassin Prince, but I like the Blind Assassin Prince. Let's see here. How do I change him? There we go, the Blind Prince. So I actually have 5, but there are more, so I'll be the blind prince. Yeah, about the cage rage. Why does she just not like him? She just doesn't. It's not. There's no logic behind it. It's just she doesn't enjoy him, which I think is a bit of a shame. But again, I mean, I've heard people not like things for different reasons. I watch everything horror. I'll recommend you some newer stuff. Sure, please do. I'm very excited about Robert Eggers' The Witch, The Lighthouse, The Northman is remaking Nosferatu. I would absolutely watch that. I'm a big fan of the old Nosferatu. My heart can't handle horror, so I just can't accept, I think, 3 or 4 horror movies I've watched. I don't know if you can technically call one of them a horror even. Which one is that? I'm curious. The only horror movie that I won't watch, and I've said this before, is M. Night Shyamalan's Old. I don't care any other videos that don't have to do with the premise of time going any faster than it already does. But my reasoning behind that I think is pretty sound. I likely will never wake up and look in the mirror to find a killer behind me, but I might look up and find 90 staring me straight in the face, and that if it's a dilapidated 90, that's terrifying. I didn't like Old much. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. See, that's terrifying, though, for a chronophobic individual, for somebody who already doesn't like time passing, and the premise of seeing what happens in life, but happening at a much accelerated rate. No, I'm not going to watch that. No, thank you. I think Robert Eggers could make a good film adaptation of Bloodborne, just a weird, unique film with limited dialogue. So it would be so interesting. I would watch a. I would watch who do I think would make a good Bloodborne? I don't know. I have to take a look. Interesting. But, you know, I agree. I'm trying to think of if there are any directors I know that I think could make a good Bloodborne. And I honestly don't know who I would trust with a task like that, to be completely fair. So, I'll have to think on that. So I'll kind of show you what this is. There's normal and hardcore. We're going to be playing on normal just because I think if I can, I'm going to try and unlock a couple of archers. And hardcore doesn't really do anything extra. It's just for kind of pride. I'm really going to try and pursue making short films next year. It's a huge passion of mine, horror specifically. I think that'd be great. So this game is really, really cool. Tell me if it is too dark and I will brighten the screen. It will brighten a little bit. Tell me if you can't see it. Now, I've not played this in a long time, so if I'm not good, it's my fault. But just throwing that out there, it has been a while since I've played. So the idea of it is your little pixely guy actually can shoot these arrows. And you have to reclaim them. You can see where mine are stuck. And you can catch onto the side of things. That's called koala-ing. The maps wrap. So you actually have to be thinking in the same way that you would... You have to be thinking in the same way that you would be thinking up to bottom or right to left. And if you can't get them with an arrow, you can jump on their head. So for example, if I run... Notice I have 4 arrows now, but if I do run out of arrows, I could jump on their heads and bop them. And that would do it. Like that. Go ahead and pick those 2 arrows up. Well, I've watched Chucky, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, and a movie based on the book written by Stephen King called Christine. Yeah, those are all... I would consider those to be a horror. Christine, about the car? Yeah. All good films, the ones I listen... Yeah, I would agree. Those are all pretty darn good films. And Chucky, the voice of Chucky is Mark Hamill now. How cool is that? I mean, I guess it's been now for a little bit, but... Oh, shoot! And that he killed me, so I have 5 lives. Well, whenever you revive, it does kill everything around you. Now, when you're playing the multiplayer, it's literally just you doing this, going up against someone else who also has arrows. Dang it, I missed him. And trying to outshoot them. It's really, really cool. Okay, now if you're sitting there going, it got dark, it's also dark for me. need to grab my arrows. That's also part of the challenge. This is a super, super fun party game, though. If you're, like I said, if you've got even just one friend to play it with you, these guys can actually catch your arrows. If you hit that button, you can actually see I caught his, he caught mine. What is he doing? Got him. Chucky was my first ever horror. Oh, very nice. I don't know what my first ever horror was. I don't know. It's a good question. He also said his favorite remakes of his films were the ones where he's just handed money for doing no work. It makes sense. I love John Carpenter's reason for making Christine that he needed a job. Love his honesty. My favorite filmmaker. John Carpenter is a phenomenal filmmaker. I'm with you there. I only watched it like the first 2 or 3 movies, and then I just stopped watching Chucky before the one where he has a baby with another doll and that whole thing. Yeah, they definitely got a lot of horror movies get a little out of hand. I mean, you're Jason X, right? Jason Goes to Space, Freddy versus Jason, like they get that way. But it was cool to see crossovers of that kind. Sega actually had a video game in that same vein, which was RoboCop versus Terminator. So it was, crossovers are just a big thing, and they kind of stayed a big thing until the early 2000s, and now it's like, I mean, I would love to see a DC. We had DC Mortal Kombat, which was kind of cool. But the coolest thing about DC versus Mortal Kombat was honestly the Alex Ross mural painted thing that he had, which was cool. But crossovers were a big deal, and they had to keep going until they could hit the crossover inevitably. That's what that meant. Nightmare on Elm Street got ridiculous after the 3rd film. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the thing about it, too. Freddy Krueger is not a good guy. Like, Jason, you kind of can feel bad for, but Freddy Krueger he's a bad guy. Like, when you learn about the things he does and did, like, he is bad. He's very bad. Backfire, Sacred Ground, Twilight Spire. I can't unlock this one unless I have a second player. Because I need to be able to be the Turncloak Soldier and the Last of the Order. So, but I will play it anyway. Hey Viddy, hey Leo. Oh wait, it's Viddy. Hey Viddy, how you doing? And Victory Leo? Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. We are playing games on the PS Vita. Jason is alright, I suppose. Why, hello there, Viddy. Also Chucky, very bad. Frowning face. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Chucky, oh, you mean Chucky is a very bad guy. In terms of like what, yeah, no, I understand that. Why the frowny face, pizza? Viddy, how are you recovering? Retro, me and Viddy went to Amsterdam and got into 25 brawls in 2 days. Rest in peace to those fellas. Is this stream a jet lag cure by any chance, Retro? Oh, I wish it were. I wish it were. Sadly, I don't know that it will be, but hopefully it's a comfort for you as you settle back into your appropriate time zones and comfortable environments and surroundings. Maybe my voice can afford you some audible comfort. That would be nice. I don't exactly have a soothing voice, but I will try my best. Because Leo said Chucky is bad. I genuinely love Chucky. I actually watched the first. I think he's saying, just to be very, very clear, I think he's saying Chucky isn't a bad movie. I think he's saying the bad guy that is Chucky is bad. The killer that is Chucky does bad things. I don't think he's... I could be wrong. I was talking about Freddy Krueger being bad. I love Nightmare on Elm Street, but he is a super deviant bad guy. I think that might be what he was opining on. Vidi doesn't even remember that I was there with him. False or fake friend. I plan on getting a PS Vita. I mean, this is a Vita, but it's the PS TV. Again, this is something about the size of half of a pack of cards, and it plays all of these games incredibly well. I've actually been to Amsterdam, so I think that my time travels have been mixed up. Amsterdam, I think, was in 2014 or something. I am correct? Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, that's what I was commentating on. I've got a PS Vita, but I barely used it. It's really nice. Everyone buy a Vita. These are cool. These are very, very cool. I'm already tired about hearing about threads. I don't know what that means. Ash, you might have to bring me up to speed, bud. If you don't mind. I mean, obviously you don't have to hold my hand on that kind of stuff. I don't, if you don't want to, but I don't know anything about what that sounds like a social network thing. And dang it. We all know that I don't really social network, so maybe I should, but I don't. Retro, I respect that you don't know what that means. Is threads any good? Nah, man, don't worry. You got a soothing voice. Thank you. I hope so. I hope it's pleasant and familiar. In a way that offers some level of comfort to people acclimating to their original surroundings. Wish I didn't. I am vaguely thinking of threads being a replacement at some point, but I don't want to add a network to mine. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I assume it's social network, but I don't know. I do know about the Twitter debacle. That's thanks to you, Ash, that I actually know about that. I don't particularly care. I heard about the limits that were son of a gun. I heard about the limit, the view limits or whatever that were being imposed of 600 or whatever, which is fine. I mean, that's more than enough for me. Unless I really, really care about what I'm watching, I mean, what's going on there. And it's usually something that one of you guys have posted. I may see 20 posts on Twitter every other day. Maybe. So I don't personally care about a limit. Oh shoot, he caught my arrow. He won't catch my boot though. So yeah, I don't, that doesn't bother me personally, but again, only because I don't network. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's relaxing. Nice. Dang it, with Twitter better enough. I'm honestly just using Discord more. Discord's better these days. I mean, I use Discord to stay in contact with you guys. Those of you who want to stay in contact in that way, but Retro Threads is an attempt at Twitter replacement from Zuckerberg. Fair enough. Then again, I actually spend a lot less time on social media even during my trip, which I think is nice. I think that gets to be refreshing too. Zuckerberg, okay, that confirms it. I heard a rumor about Elon and Mark wanting to fight. I think like a boxing something, but I don't know. I heard Catechris say the 600 limit is fine because some of you could do with using it less, and he was spot. I think that's yeah. It's all attached to Instagram and Meta. Yeah. 600 tweets and go outside. Wait outside, but it's 2020. You expect us to go outside? What is the Roman numerals that keep popping up? Those are the rounds that I'm going through. So I don't know what round I'm on now. If it said IV, I'm on round 4, of course. Depending on your level of familiarity with Roman numerals, I guess. Ah, son of a gun. This is going to be tricky. Yeah, so I'm on 6. I can count all the way up to M. I can actually count beyond M, but... Oh, okay, wait a minute. I was only able to recover one of my arrows. This is going to be tricky. Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry. Ah, son of a gun. I tried really hard not to get hit there. Let him go. And they don't turn around very well, thank goodness. They do block exceptionally well, though. Exceptionally well. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. I did it. I won. That was good. Oh, good lord. Hate to do a chat and leave, but I have some family visits today. Hope the stream goes well. It's nice to see Vita. Yeah, hey, good to see you too, Thumb. I hope you have fun with your family. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I really appreciate that. Me and Retro will be staging a cage fight, $500,000 each. We will fix a fight and then end it at a draw. $1 million richer, or pounds, whichever your local money is. I don't know, right? Is GBP right now is GBP right now more than the dollar, or is it just? I think GBP is a little less than $1 right now. Let me see, but the euro is better. Let's see. No, £1 sterling. So the £1 sterling is stronger. It's almost a third stronger, which makes sense with this most recent inflation. Let's see. Okay to chat and leave. Good to see. Yeah, of course. Hey, Thumb, have a good. To quote Peter Parker, wait, I didn't sign up for a cage match. Hey, freak show, you're going nowhere. God, the Macho Man Randy Savage scene was so good. Thanks, Viddy. Thanks. Have a good one as well, Retro Room. Hey, you too, Thumb. Thank you so much. I don't know, man. I'm poor. That's why I keep organizing tag team bar fights at Viddy abandoned it. The doctor doesn't need or travel with money. If only I could do that. No kidding. No kidding. I'll try one more and then we'll jump over to a different game and try to play our way through it for a minute, I think. That might be fun. One that I know I'm not going to do well at, and then one I'm going to try to actually do well at, and that'll probably be the remainder of the stream that game will. I fired slightly too... Well, that's not fun. Okay, and you do have some slightly destructible environment, as well as some of these have environmental hazards. Do I get a treasure chest for this? Yeah, there we go. Bomb arrows. That's not what I wanted at all, but okay. I'll make do. I don't want them. I didn't want them because they make anything that I do much more difficult. Let's see if I can pull this off like a pro. Odds are probably not. Whew, I was just barely outside that blast radius. Also, if your arrow flies back down on you, son of a gun, you will, it will kill you. So, just throwing an extra wrench into the works. Okay, I don't know where my other arrow went. I don't know where it went. Does anyone see my other arrow? I had a third arrow, or a fourth arrow. Nope, third arrow. Never mind. Okay. I'm trying really hard not to be completely awful at this. That'll do. Okay, I'll pause in just a second and get caught up, I promise. So sorry. Gosh. Okay, I got him in the back. That'll do it. You got to be very, very unsportsmanlike to get those guys, because if they're facing you, they will catch your arrows. Unless you just shoot like 50 at a time at them. Then they just can't catch. Oh, so one of the stage hazards is this wibbly wobbly that moves everything in slow motion. The good news is it makes it so much easier to calculate your move. Well, I say that and then I accidentally shot an arrow into the... The bad news is you can see a bad move coming and not change it in some instances. This is probably the stage hazard that I don't mind the most, though, because the other ones are like lava on all sides of the screen or completely encased in darkness. Take the ghost out with me. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did survive. That's not what I meant to do. I can get the... Son of a gun. That'll get him. Dang it. Dang it. The ghosts will almost always get one dodge. And then they get stunned, but they don't dodge head boops very well. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. I've got to take a look at... I did all right with that, though. That wasn't bad. 51 kills, 1 death. Not bad. All right. I'm going to take a look really quickly at the chat, so let me catch up. So sorry about that. You know what? I think Vidi likes Doctor Who. Do I? I have to analyze the past 956 years of my life. It'll take a long time to come to such an epiphany, though. Vidi, how many husbands do you piss off by running out of their houses while you were on your trip? Jet lag does not compute. No, that's fair. I saw you run out of my house when I came back home while my girlfriend was in alone. Bit weird. In all seriousness, how was your trip? Well, I didn't go to the UK, all things considering. There was no time to travel there outside of Berlin and Poland. But seriously. I had an okay time, but I'm really glad to be home after staying in a B&B for a while, which was nice, and I saw my brother, etc. again. But I think mentally travel has become more stressful for me. I may also get a little footage I filmed on my phone and make a quick travel vlog, but of course jet lag recovery first. That's really nice. That's really, and having gone to Poland, having gone to Poland and to Germany, right? That's really cool, honestly. That's awesome. I love it when a streamer catches up on chat because they sound mental, like they're having a conversation with themselves. You know what's even weirder is when we actually do have conversations with ourselves, and trust me, I do talk to myself all the time. You also avoided the UK. Smart. King's Court. There is one in here at some point that pops in. That's like Moon something, but I don't know where it went. Oh, and there's a Dark World here too. So you also have... Let's see, is that what I'm thinking of? Is that where the Dreadwood Darkfang Cataclysm? That's really cool. So this is obviously this was Towerfall, which is nice. Retro's talking to himself again. Hey, I wanted to make sure I was caught up. That way I wasn't, not paying attention. I love my homeland, but I hate it. Well, I do miss the UK, plus I could have spent some time with you, Ash, and other people I've spoken to in the UK. I reckon I could take the Prime Minister. Shall I attempt to overrule? I mean, if it worked that way, I don't think the UK has a mutual combat rule. I could be wrong. But I would. I don't know though. I don't know if you. I don't know if you could or couldn't. The Prime Minister Reese. I mean, he's not that old, honestly. Because it's not. That's the thing. It's not. It's not Boris Johnson anymore, right? It's the Rishi, I think his name is. Now. Rishi something, I think it was. But anyway, maybe I'm wrong. It was, but yeah, anyway. That's a joke to the higher-ups listening in. Don't raid my house. Well, Metal Gear Solid 2 does mention that there is too much potential power on us humans, whether we desire to take over or not. My starter just evolved, baby. Let's go. Very nice. You're making good progress then. Oh yeah, no, Boris Johnson absolutely would have been obliterated by your force. I mean, the guy couldn't even. The guy's hair would fall down to a light breeze at this point in time. But I think the new guy's young. He's like. Oh, I say new guy. He's been in for a year and some odd now, I guess. But Rishi something, right? So, gosh, what is his last name? He's young though. I think he's like young, early 40s. I can't think of him. But anyway, yeah, I don't know that he looked like a healthy gentleman. How do you say that? Sunak? I'll be honest, I don't want to be in a leadership or authority position. I would never be competent at it. I might actually be wrong on the pronunciation. I don't know. I think Sunak or Sunak. I knew he's a young guy. I remember when he took, I don't know why, but it made me think of Trudeau. It kind of had this more movie-esque quality to him. A lot of politicians are just kind of, in my opinion, a lot of them are not particularly attractive and don't attempt to be particularly attractive people, but he had this very well-kept sensibility. So Sunak or Sunak, though, yeah. I reckon I could be the Prime Minister of England and would I would make Mondays Mortal Mondays. Everyone in the country has to sit down and watch the 1995 Mortal Kombat. That would be awesome. I would do that. Is he Indian? I don't. I mean, obviously, I think he's fairly. I could be wrong, but I think he has it in his heritage. I think maybe his. I don't know if it was him or if he did it, but yeah. I think he. Well, I think he is. I'm not positive. Here, let me look it up. Let me see. I'll look it up because that will bother me. I think he is, but I don't know if he's first or second generation. But I believe he is, yeah. So no, he was born in Hampshire. So it would be his parents would probably be the first. Let me take a look. Yep. Yeah, there we go. His parents they are Indian descent, but they immigrated to Britain from East Africa in the 60s, right before he was born. Well, I guess he was born in the 80s, but they immigrated in the 60s. So yeah, how cool is that? You would think I would know, being English. That's a sad thing. You never know. I mean, a lot of people don't keep up with politics. I don't. My jet lag is saying, is that Oregon Trail that really old computer game? Oh, it's Oregon Trail. Yeah, no, it's and I will. That's probably what I'll play if it's okay with you guys. It's probably what I'll play for the longest portion of the stream because it's really a fun, interesting watch, and it does a really nice job of being a short play. If I make it or don't make it, it's concise. It's really fun. If you guys will come along with come along on the journey with me. If he is if he is Indian, then it is most probably pronounced Sunak. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Well, Rishi is if I'm not mistaken, a name of Indian descent as well. So that's why I kind of assumed it would be Sunak versus Sunak. But I appreciate it because I know you would know far better than I would the language, the dialect, and the like. I appreciate that. I'm pure English, as white as snow. Nothing interesting about me, just pure British meat. I wonder if meat will be MK again. I don't know. It's actually pronounced Oregon Alucard Vidi. It is not. Castlevania, gosh, jet lag, go away. I am. That is most. You saw most of my descendants. Most of my descendants, but my more like my past couple hundred years. But my recent descendants, my recent grandparents, and all that. We are Texas and Cajun, so we're all Texans and Cajuns. Most of my generations, the generations beyond me, are somewhere in buried in some parishes in Louisiana, Franklin Parish, most of them actually. So, which is interesting. Me and Retro are actually related. Hey, Dad. Vinny is high as a kite. You know, I imagine he'd probably welcome that with all the jet lag. Honestly. If it's not been too ridiculous. But yeah, I've got that's where most of my family is. Some of them are in Franklin Parish, which is kind of North Louisiana. Some of them are in the Orleans Parish, which is kind of southeast Louisiana. A lot of them are there. I have a couple of them buried in Texas. It's interesting. If this is what high really feels like, I will never get high again. Jet lag moment. Yeah, that's definitely what jet lag is. Jet lag is time travel hangover is a great way to say it. And I've never even gone up and down equator. That's a huge difference. I've only ever gone where it's several hours, you know, not like 12 hours and 50. From where I am, you are 15 hours difference. That is a huge deal. So, Retro. Yes, Ash. I'm going to try this out for the backwards compatible, and then I will go to Oregon Trail. Oh, is it not? This is not supported? Oh, that's a shame. We'll try one more backwards compatible then. That's a shame. Let us see what a PS1 game looks like. What do I want to try to make run? Let's do... You know what? Let's do... we'll do Darkstalkers, but I will get my butt handed to me. Have you seen Click? For some reason, that's a film that messes with me when it comes to time. I have seen Click, and Click was a little bit more cavalier with the way that they treated time travel, but it does a good job of making it. It does it a little. It's a little bit more on the funny side versus the. I mean, obviously, there's the sad when you realize that you've skipped moments that you didn't need to skip when you were trying to convenience yourself. But yeah. Oh, you have Suikoden too. I do. I have. Yeah, I do. OMG, what happened, Pizza? Yeah, I know it's a comedy, but you know, I get it. The point of the movie, which I think was brilliant, is don't let so it clicked with you. That's the thing, is don't try to pass time more quickly because it's. Don't try to pass time more quickly because you feel like it isn't going your way. Enjoy that moment, even if there's stress and even if there's sadness in it. Understand what that moment is and fully experience that moment. Don't just let it pass you by, because if you treat pain as something that you need to skip, you will skip most of your life. You will forget, you will block out, you will speed past most of your life. That's what scares me. That Soul from Pixar's reminder of time getting away from it. Yeah, that's true. Try and enjoy all the little moments rather than spend too much time pursuing a dream, though don't lose the dream if need be. It's exactly right. Interesting detail about the game. Dimitri is spelled backwards as Karloff. It is not. Dimitri is, I think, the coolest looking character, but I think Darkstalkers. I wish they would make a new Darkstalkers with new Darkstalkers mechanics. I'm going to change this over to 4:3 because I don't like those big borders. If you'll forgive me for just a moment. There we go. It's a little nicer. We are playing this natively. I say natively. We are playing it in the native resolution is what I meant. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's a thing called Dynamax, which increases the size and health of a Pokemon. And there is Pokemon which looks like a Corgi. And I just made it huge, and it's the cutest thing ever. You'll have to send a picture of that. That is so awesome. I love hearing that. That's great. My dream is making horror films. Yeah, a cute Corgi Pokemon, big, not big. Oh, it's yeah. No worries. Big, cute Corgi Pokemon. I gotcha. And that's the thing. Talk about making the horror films. Talk about doing all that stuff. There's going to be a level of suffering. There's going to be a level of unpleasant that's going to come with. We'll go fast. I'm not going to be... I'm not going to succeed. This is a game that I know nothing on the combos. I've not played this in forever. Lord Raptor, the zombie. Let's be Sasquatch. Do you guys prefer the name Darkstalkers or Vampire Survivor? Darkstalkers is definitely a cooler name. The Pokemon is called Yamper. You can look him up. Well, let me take a peek then. Yamper. Oh my goodness. That is an adorable little Pokemon. This little painting, and it's got a little, I see one that's a painting. Very, very detailed painting, too. And it's got a little heart on its butt with a little Pikachu kind of lightning bolt-shaped tail, I guess it is. This is the cutest little thing. Oh my goodness. There's so many paintings, people that have done good paintings of this thing. That is very cute. I love it. Oh, no, this game isn't like the previous games. This doesn't hurt the Pokemon like it used to in previous games. Oh, okay. The evil within in Japanese is called Psycho Break. Psycho Break is so much cooler. He has a heart, but yeah, I saw that on the paintings. It's very, very cool. Electric type. So it makes sense for the tail. Also, for any of you Soulsborne players, what do you think of Lies of P? Oh, I am stoked of Lies of P. I hope to play the demo once it's recovered. Hey, why is my nose longer? I do want to try out the game. It's day one on the pass. I know passes are kind of a controversial topic, but it is day one on Xbox Ultra or Ultimate, whatever it is. And I am stoked to get to play it. I got to watch some people that had the early access and demo and all that good stuff, and it looks insane. For one shot at you, I'm sorry. I played 5 minutes. I've decided to just wait for the launch. It looks so good. Would you like me to catch the Whooper? Game Pass filth. Yeah, it comes with Game Pass. I am going to buy a disc version of it because the art just for the cover is amazing. So I am going to buy it, but it is nice to get to play it before I actually want to drop $70 on it. So, all right, I'm going to Sasquatch. I'm going to get my butt kicked by Anacharis or Anacharis, however you properly say it. Oh, I didn't even have time to do anything. This is a lot stiffer than... This is so stiff. I don't want to jump. $70 retro, that's pennies for how much you can make from this stream. In fact, you pay me 20,000 pounds a stream just to be here. Says a lot. Man, I thought electric was strong against water types. I don't know what the dynamics are. I would think electricity would be strong, or water would be strong against electricity. Just because when you put water on electric, it shorts it out. When you put electricity in water, it just catalyzes it. But I don't know if that's how it works in Pokemon. What is that Sasquatch doing there? It says Sam and Max hit the road. Sam and Max, oh, that's such a good game. I need to play a Sam and Max on here. Sam and Max is such a good game. Pass controller. I have thumbs. You'll definitely be back. This feels so stiff. Like, it does not feel fluid at all. That's, gosh dang it. I thought I had a projectile or a long attack. But I don't guess I do. It's no quarter circle, no half circle, no back forth, no forward forward. Oh, god dang it. Oh, god dang it. Okay. I didn't know what to do there. God dang it. Oh, I was going to say, his best bet is going to be to keep me zoned. And my best bet was going to be to just... I don't have any zone defense. Like, he's got a long attack. I don't have. I picked a stubby character who does a lot of damage. I feel weakly like you can at least make an effort. I don't imagine he sounds all that threatening. Oh, god dang. Felicia's going to be the worst enemy. She's so much more agile. I'm going to poke the pause button here for a second to catch up there with a couple of Pokemon. Ash has Thumbros in trouble. Wait, jet lag? What are you doing? What is the bit of Fry and Laurie? Mr. Daliard, I've gone peculiar now. I freaking love that. One of my favorite skits at a bit of Fry and Laurie is where I may have said this before. Stephen Fry is the proprietor, or he's the manager of, and very close. He's manager of this model airplane shop. And then the owner is a guy named Mr. Daliard. You never see him; you just hear him referred to. And then Hugh Laurie comes in to buy a model airplane for his son's 10th birthday, and apparently they are during the apex of the Cold War, which of course this would have been, 80s and 90s, and he starts going through this whole routine, and that was one of the things. He starts going off on this weird tangent. Mr. Daliard, I've gone peculiar now. That just reminded me of that. Double typings of Pokemon just confuses the crap out of me. I don't even know what the single types are, so you're ahead of the game for me. I don't know why. I want to co-stream me and Retro playing old point-and-click point-and-click adventures. Man, I own all of them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's co-stream us playing point-and-click. I have all of the King's Quests. I have all of the Space Quests. I have all of the Gabriel Knights. I have all of the Leisure Suit Larrys. I have the Black Cauldron. All of the Sierra stuff, plus like a plethora of other point-and-click. I bought a whole bunch of point-and-click adventure games. A ton of like D&D related ones. So I mean, just name it. Let's do that. I will absolutely do that. Double types of Pokemon have confused me as well. Like, I vaguely remember a water electric Pokemon in Gen 2, but just choose one type of rock, paper, scissors. Gosh darn it. Point-and-click adventure games like Sam and Max are so fun, provided the puzzles don't resort to moon logic, which they always will to some extent. There's always going to be that one puzzle. I do have all the Sam and Max as well. They always will. Like, I remember, a Wooper defeated 5 people. Good lord, that is a powerful Wooper. I don't even know what that is, and that's ridiculous. Point-and-click adventure games always go to moon logic, like, and for copy protection too, right? King's Quest 6 had the weird Cliffs of Logic, and King's Quest 5. I mean, obviously they had the copy protection, but they had the weird thing where you had to drop the cheese in the cauldron at the end to power up the wand. You had to, like, who would think to drop the moldy cheese in there? But you had to drop the moldy cheese in the cauldron to transfer the power from Mordek's wand to your wand that you got from Crispin. So, like, I mean, it's all moon logic. Retro will poke something all right when it comes to... Really? Sounds like a Wooper and Johto Journeys anime episode. I don't know. I think Johto is a city in that, but I only know that because of JonTron. Or if I got that right, I only had that because of it. Debate: does Grim Fandango count as point and click since you actually move around like an old Resident Evil game and interact? Kind of. Like, there are a lot of them that are a little less, like, games that would be I think point and click for the most part is going to be, like I said, the Leisure Suit Larrys, the Sam and Max, all of that, and then I think what is the other one? The other ones I'm thinking of. Adventures of Monkey Island. Shoot. Adventures of Monkey Island. What was it? Day of the Tentacle. What was the motorcycle? The guy on the motorcycles. The guys on the motorcycles. Can't even think of it. But anyway, those are more along the lines of that. If you have freedom of movement, I don't usually consider those as much point and click. Like Nightshade. Nightshade for the NES is supposed to be a point and click, but I kind of consider it more of a general puzzle. But I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Me and Retro are about to make 25 separate channels all focused on one specific thing each. Hey, you know, if it worked. Imagine streaming Leisure Suit Larry with me. We'd have to be careful because Leisure Suit Larry did have some that had nudity. It was not at all by far the dirtiest point and click, though. I bought so I get a Humble Bundle. I'm pretty sure you guys know. Humble Monthly is one where you subscribe and your money goes to charity and you get all these games. I got a point and click pack, and there was a much, much dirtier point and click game than I had ever anticipated. Like, I thought Leisure Suit Larry had some dirty moments, but my goodness. There was another one in there, and I haven't really messed with it. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was going to be this, and it was. Someone made this amount of accounts to dislike the video. Yeah, but about Moon Logic, Day of the Tentacle had the least Moon Logic for an adventure game. I agree. Deponia also is really good for a newer point and click. Grab the wrench under the table, travel to Cheeky Crag Grove, drop it in late, come back at 8:30, deliver it to the talking mouse and set him on fire. Yeah. Monkey Island had the bizarre moonlight. Yes. Yeah, and the music was great. The Whooper's too strong. You got this. You can take out the Whooper. Smosh's level 100 Metapod. I legit don't know, man. I've Dynamaxed one, but it keeps beating everybody. Good lord. It wasn't the dirtiest point and click I have. I don't have 45 far worse. It came in a pack of point and click adventures so it was in a pack that I had gotten I got a bunch. I think it was Police Quest, Space Quest. I think I got Police Quest, Space Quest, Leisure Suit Larry, King's Quest, and then that game. And I knew of all the other ones, but I didn't know what that game was. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to, try this game. And then I found out what it was. And I was like, oh my gosh. She's so much faster than Sasquatch. Her damage isn't as good. But her... Well, I guess it is if she does that. God dang it. I'd never watched Smosh. Speaking of Smosh, Ian and Anthony are making videos again. Then again, I just watched a bit of old Smosh when younger, and that's it. I didn't watch Smosh. I've seen some Smosh nowadays, now that Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning own it, but I hadn't seen any of the old stuff. If you have to watch one Smosh video, watch Pokemon in Real Life Episode 3, The Metapod. It's so funny. I'll have to take a look at that then. I didn't know about Smosh until Rhett and Link bought it for the $20 million that they bought it for. I have no zone anything. I have no... She's just so much faster. Do I have any sort of... I don't. There's no sort of long or medium. A Snorlax is carrying the tree. 20 million. Yeah, 20 million I think is what they paid. What are we doing with our lives? I don't know. Oh, he's so sad. Now he's angers. Should make a company as big as Smosh. What's the holdup? It's funny. Who do I want to be? Let's be Lord Raptor. I don't think I've ever played as him ever. I was gonna say I would love to make a company as big as Smosh. I don't know what it's the thing about the internet is you just never know what's going to be popular or not. Like Good Mythical Morning has been on the air for like 12 years and they've kept going, and then you've got 500 other things that have been on air for 3 weeks and they can't stay relevant, But yeah, I invited you to join our channel before you declined. Now we're rich. I would love to do it though. My big thing is, here's my thing. I don't have any problem making money. I don't have any problem with people wanting to make money or making money or so on and so forth, right? But at the end of the day, I want to make something that I like, that I'm passionate about, and that is good for other people. I do the card things. That's to entertain people. If I get rich off of it, wonderful. But if I don't, I get to work on an art that I'm passionate about, and people are entertained. So that's me. We should have to rule the world. Please change it, please. Our new podcast can be the launch of the new channel that will blow up. Hey, you know what? Any project we work on has that potential. So I'm with you. The world needs better change. Absolutely. Borrow me a tenner. Cheers. I mean, if you need 10, I'll give it to you, but I don't know what you need 10 for. Vidi, the offer's still there in all seriousness. I just feel bad for time zones because you live in Could be. What the heck? Why is the... Okay. God dang. I gotta figure out where in the world... The hashtag Bring Banjo Back is trending on Twitter. Should Banjo-Kazooie return? Yes, it should. Banjo 3E should be a thing, and they should, if they can help it, they should either get the Platonic guys involved, or they should get, better yet, if they can bring back all of the old Rare team once more, they should do that. They have the threat of Banjo 3 at the end of Banjo 2E, and they don't make good on it, and that's very, very disappointing to me. Yes, I need to see this Whooper. It makes the level 100 Metapod seem like easy mode. Banjo-Kazooie should return. I agree with you. Xbox need to sell it to somebody who cares. Nintendo, give it to Rare. Let Nintendo have it. Not Rare. Rare is owned by Microsoft. Rare should go. Okay, here's my thing. Rare should go back to Nintendo, to being with Nintendo as a second party developer. That's my opinion. I hope if Banjo returns, it's good. But yes, more of the Baron Bird. Yes, I'm with you. The Snorlax made you win. Nice. The Swooper is going in your ball. I do not blame you. Crash Trilogy, Spyro Trilogy, Crash 4, Psychonauts 2, A Hat in Time, Clive and Wrench, Ukulele. There's a place for new Banjo. The thing about it is, we wouldn't even need new Banjo mechanics. We seriously, don't try to step it up. Don't try to step it up a ton. Make the graphics marginally better than Banjo-Tooie. Add maybe 5 to 10 new mechanics. Make an ambitious but cohesive new world. And make Grunty go into the... Make Banjo 3E, Grunty's head on the robot body. We've already had a version of it in the Game Boy Advance game, but it wasn't that great. Make that, and the story doesn't have to be great. It's just wacky randomness, right? Just do that. Sea of Thieves does really well for them, to be honest. It does, and Sea of Thieves is great, but even still, it's ridiculous. It didn't even give you loot. Just, oh, I'm sorry. That is rough. Nostalgia would work for Banjo, arguably better than any old platform. It's been so long. I think Banjo. Like I said, I don't even think you should don't reinvent the wheel. I don't understand why there aren't does. I don't know how to... Hold on, I'm going to try something. Because there's no zoning, no mid-range, no projectile attack whatsoever. And there's no rev up on this. I've tried quarter circle, half circle, forward, back, forward. I want to try it with someone that I know does not have range. Or at least that I can't seem to use range on. If Yoko Shimomura can do Mario RPG, so can Kirkhope. For me. Kirkhope has already stated that he would do Banjo again. It's a matter of getting the team back. Kirkhope and you, can you ask him to send Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack? I have a Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack CD. He said he doesn't like Australia. Did you know me and Grant are friends? He did like a post. Yeah, that was awesome. The moveset of the Baron Bird would make a great 3D platformer. Yeah, I think what they did with 2 was nice. They added a couple new moves, but they didn't make it too complicated. Now I think the same thing should be there for this one. Okay, so I have that, but I don't. There's not any. Is there? Hold on. No, there's not. Okay, so there's our projectile. So it's quarter circle forward, light. What if I do quarter circle heavy? So I don't know what the difference. Quarter circle heavy. There's not a lot of zoning apart from that. I've never been to England, Reject Land. I'm trying to remember if there's ever an Australian animal in the BK series. Not overtly, I don't think so. KO the Kangaroo. I don't think I have played that. I don't know if I have. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've played that. So he's quarter circle forward. And he has a grapple, but it's very, very difficult to execute. And I can't launch to juggle, but I don't think this game actually featured that. No, I tried. It didn't let me launch. I tried to do that uppercut, but it doesn't let me launch to juggle, so I don't know. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, I believe I have that on Wii U, the remade version. See if I can zone a little bit here. But I can't, there's no, like, combos are stiff as heck. God dang. And recovery is ridiculously slow. They're not for her, so I'm clearly just doing stuff wrong. Crash Bandicoot is a marsupial from Australia. Yes, of course. Yeah, I think Ty the Tasmanian Tiger I've played. I believe that's the one I have on. We'll go back out of that. I think that's the one I have the remake of on Wii U. I may as well act like Lisa Simpson and play Crash Bandicoot clone games in bed. Nice. All right, I think I'm gonna play Oregon Trail then. If you guys will indulge me, we'll try to get as far through this as we can. This will be made by the men who wear many hats. If you've never played this before, it is a wildly fun little game, and you can download it on your phone. Now, it's not it doesn't require a remarkable amount of memory, and it doesn't require a remarkable amount of well, it does require a remarkable amount of skill, but it doesn't require a remarkable amount of dexterity because it's a cell phone game. There we go. I hope you guys don't mind my coffee shop, lo-fi coffee shop / lo-fi coffee shop, lo-fi coffee shop aesthetic / lo-fi coffee shop transition. I thought that might be a little more cozy. Got a little cup of coffee on the bottom right over there with the Retro Room logo in it, which I thought was kind of neat. So, yay, Oregon Trail time. Well, good. I'm glad that that's something you're. I'm glad that's something you're somewhat interested in. I have played this game before. Welcome back, Ash. Whether or not I'm any good, we'll see. This is the complete edition. Don't worry, I'm back. Nice. You know that is, excuse me. You cannot tell how many cups I've seen in all streams, but that one is the best. Twin Peaks, by the way. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't know where that came from. No need to panic. It's okay. I've returned. It's always good to have you in here, Ash. It's always good when you come back. I was gonna say I hope it looks nice. I thought it might be nice to have our logo over in a little cup of coffee. I'll show you. I'm gonna go back to the stream starting. Well, you know what? Let me go see if I can go over here. I'm gonna push a button. I'm gonna hope it's the right thing. Is this it? Nope. I always hit the wrong one. That's not it either. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't get it though. Sorry about that. Oh, let me adjust that so it's nice. I think Ash was briefly in the Black Lodge. Let me fix this real quick. So we have this kind of nice new coffee shop aesthetic. I had to fix the screen. It wasn't lined up. And then I'll show you what the BRB looks. Let's see here. Retro, where's the content on your new channel? As someone who consistently uploads daily to his channel, I'm disappointed. Welcome back, Ash. You managed to miss my suffering. It was up and down for a minute there, man. It was. But I mean, hey, you at least came through. Even if you just got the candies, you at least came through victorious. Even if it was just, you know, candies and a Snorlax, due to the Snorlax, rather. You've not watched Twin Peaks? But backwards. Vita had a stroke. He didn't. You've not watched Twin Peaks backwards. It was very, very cool. But anyway, this is the coffee shop aesthetic that I kind of did in, and... Quick, what's in his pockets? Hand off at first. Let me go over to the... I'm going to go to the BRB screen so you can see the coffee shop aesthetic. Oh, I kept the normal city for the BRB, didn't I? Let me go back to starting then. This is the coffee shop aesthetic. Kind of neat. Our little logo kind of reflecting there in the window. Just faintly. I thought it was kind of neat, so I hope you agree. We'll come back to the full-on game there, though. Click that, click this, click that. Twin Peaks is my holiday destination. I just talk like in Twin Peaks. I've visited there too much. Nice. Very cool screen. I hope you like it. I hope it's nice and comfortable. It's kind of what I hope the lo-fi comes across as. Just kind of a nice hot cup of coffee or, you know, cold brew if you're that type of person. So I've been living my life on the edge, slip and fall if I take one more step. There's safety in numbers, I guess, but I'm going rogue in the wild, wild west. We'll go ahead and play. Buster campaign mode normal. I don't guess this is as a cross-save file, but I don't know from which console, so I'm just gonna select this one. We're gonna do campaign because I don't want it to be endless. We're gonna play it on normal because I don't want to die too easily. And it says co-op mode, but I am not in co-op mode. This is kind of cool, though. Should we help her watch? Retro led me to Twin Peaks Coffee Shop. It's his fault. Sorry about that. Although I do hope it's something you enjoy. And you choose your icon now in the complete edition. That is clearly Shaun of the Dead. That's clearly Shaun of the Dead. If we pick this, it's still Shaun of the Dead. All right, these are all Shaun of the Dead. And then you actually get to... you can actually play as other people. Director, the King, the Road Warrior. So I'm going to assume that that's probably a Mad Max reference. Meet a stranger at the cabin. I don't know who that is. The director, earn the I Know a Guy trophy. Travel 10,000 miles in endless mode to unlock. That'd be awesome. And then the stranger we don't know anything about. And then Clement's quest, which that's probably just Clement's, even though it says it's not, because that, you know. Cool. All right, we're just gonna be Simon Pegg. Let's see. Who's Retro? I only know of the man named Derek. I don't. I was gonna say I don't know who Retro is, but I saw yeah. You went backwards words, but not backwards sentence. You've got red spots on you. It's the dude is in Big Lebowski, but that's clearly Simon Pegg from Shaun of the Dead. Derek streams on this channel. There is no Derek. Not that I know of. So this game is actually a little bit difficult. It's very much like the Oregon Trail, and so I have to pull back in order to aim, which is tricky because I can't line up. Shoot. It's very tricky because I'm pulling back. To aim. If I pull forward, I'm actually aiming the wrong direction. Clements comes out like an absolute beast. Twin Peaks mystery to solve. Who is Derek? Gotta love that 8-bit sound. I do. I love this. Although it does have decent music that is not quite 8-bit. There is no Derek. There is no us. Time has passed. Time will continue to pass. Vidi will be high. Retro. No, I won't. It's 2085. Ash is still not uploaded to his channel. It'll be good, man. Don't worry. To answer your question, I hadn't uploaded mine because my KOTOR critique is an hour and a half long. And I was talking with Thumb the other day, and Thumb suggested something that I think is absolutely brilliant, which was maybe trying to find a way to restructure it so that I can cut it up into 3 30-minute episodes and cover a good topic and not have it's an hour and a half. It's like 93 minutes or something like that, 94 minutes. And so he suggested maybe trying to find a way to restructure and edit so that I can actually make it interesting to go from part 1 to part 2 to part 3, as well as is covering something that I want to cover in those episodes. So I've got to do some restructuring. That's going to take me some time. But yeah, it's each episode will be like hopefully somewhere around that 30-minute mark. In fact, it's more like the Paddle War minigame in Commander Keen 4. Yeah. That's, and oh man, I can't wait. Yeah, it's a bit. It's a thing. I hope it all pays off. Retro's trying to one-up Ario's long reviews like Breath of the Wild and Pikmin 1. KOTOR is a game that I could legitimately have spoken on for 6 hours with critique. I mean, I can go into it in depth. I really love that game. But that's not just what I'm going over. I'm going over the nuance facts, things I don't like, things you may never have known about. I mean, there are secrets that I've uncovered. I've been playing KOTOR for 20 years now, and I have still to this day found stuff I didn't experience in the first few playthroughs. And I have played the game over 2,000 times at this point. I have over 2,000 save games that each represent a new playthrough. It's crazy. Arlo's stuff is fun though, by the way. Arlo, ironically, is also a relative of mine's name, believe it or not. I feel like all I watch now are content creators who make long videos. I love that, but a lot of people just don't have the attention span. And Thumb said, separate it into 30 minutes, you kind of hit the best of both worlds. And I think that's brilliant. So thank you, Thumb. If you see this after the fact, thank you so much, because that is what I'm doing. Well, my Tears of the Kingdom video is still going to be long. Oh, heck yeah. I mean, do what feels comfortable. Don't make it long or short because, you want to fit the narrative. Do what you want to do, and then if you have to chop it up, that's what I'm doing. Wait until you see my 2-hour video of why Breath of the Wild is back. Speaking of Pikmin, anyone looking forward to Pikmin 4? I am. I like Pikmin 4. I think it'll be great. In all seriousness, I'm actually unsure if I should work on longer videos or more straightforward stuff. The thing about long videos taking a long time to make, and YouTube algorithm doesn't notice that. It doesn't. I think the people that enjoy it will enjoy it more, but at the same time, long videos can just be a big waste. Thumb is here. Oh, has tomb. That's true. Clements. Well then, I reckon I just saved your bacon.
I reckon we stand a better chance out there if we stick together. My name is Clements. I used to be a priest. Not much use for those nowadays. What's your name, partner?
Let's try that again. It is Retro.
Pleasure's all mine, Retro. Listen, even with the two of us, we won't survive very long. Everyone I trusted died a while back. Do you know anyone we could count on in a pinch?
I think I could put you guys in. What if... I have 2 thumbs, to be honest. 2 thumbs. What if I can put my 4 horsemen in here? Let's do that. We'll do it in order of appearance. So Ash, you popped in. And then I think Vidi popped in next. It was me. Some old guys taking a retro stream. I'm out of here. It's not how you spell your name. And then Thumb stopped in. And Omega hadn't stopped in, but that's okay. We'll pop him in here too. If he's I hope everybody's okay with this. This is the old guy Derek. It's Clements. I think it's been said before. I think it's been said before for you to do more voiceover work, Retro. Well, if you enjoy it, I appreciate it. I don't know who Derek is. I don't know who it is. So we've got Ash, Vidi, Thumb, and Omega, and myself. There's no leader of the cart. We're all just in there just trying to survive.
There's still a good chance if they're still alive, they'll be at the shelter set up in D.C. If they have any sense, that is. We're gonna need a way to get around. I saw an old station wagon a few blocks back. Those things might not be very reliable, but you'd be surprised how roomy they are. Anyway, let's get moving.
Derek Clements. There's a Jaguar. That's neat. Interceptor, classic. I think all we get is the station wagon. That's okay, though. Hey, why do I get to be the number 2 position? No, I'm okay with that. I just did it in order of appearance. Ash popped in first, then it was you, then it was Thumb. That's all. I hope that's all right. Can I eventually try to be the leader, overrun, turn evil? And it's possible that might happen. This game has some wonky random events. Look at my little guy just trudging along there. Practice moving and shooting before you get in the car. Look at that. Oh, like a chief. It's very difficult to do. Hopefully that paragraph ends at overrun. That's funny.
All right, I think I got just enough fuel and food to get to, for us to make it to DC in this baby. Let's hit the road. I'll drive.
I don't know if I want you driving, Clements. I don't know if that's best. Maybe it is. I don't know. What do any of us know? 135 miles to Washington, D.C. It's just me and Retro. I mean, just me and Clements. I am both of them, technically, right now. Clements has a broken arm. He should never have tried to drive. I told him it was dangerous. Clements has dysentery. We didn't even drink any water. How did he just get dysentery? You get dysentery from drinking bad water, if you're not familiar. He was bitten by a zombie in our car, station wagon, with the windows rolled up. Good lord. Derek Clements used to be a great driver. No, he's not anymore. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, you know, you remind me of a guy from the game Choo Choo Charles when you do the old man voice. Oh, yeah. Choo Choo. Yeah. I've seen that guy. He's got it's slightly more gruff, but yeah. I can see it. I may have seen randomly on Twitter, is a new Professor Layton game already out or something? Oh, I'd love that. That'd be awesome. Clements is... Yeah, no, he dies... No, he gets it automatically. I mean, he automatically dies at the beginning of your game. If you've never played this, he automatically dies. BRB, no worries, pizza. It's true. We ran out of fuel. And welcome to Washington, D.C. Look at that zombie with the fashionable orange pants. He's not very... He looks so happy.
What are you guys doing? You wanna come over here?
Sound like the hormone monster. Just as the station wagon runs out of fuel, you coast into the city. You can hear a radio blaring in the nearby window. Repeat, all survivors who still remain in Washington, D.C., the government has declared a Class 3 biohazard in the area. They will be commencing a nuclear strike within a few short hours. Get out while you can. The city is lost. Nice. He dies. Rest in peace, Derek. Yeah. Is that Gollum? Kind of. I kind of did that mixed with the old hormone monster from Big Mouth. That is a very uncomfortable cartoon. I'm not going to lie. But I have seen that character cracks me up. The voice of that character cracks me up.
Looks like we have a time problem. I'll go look for your friends at the shelter. Meanwhile, you should go scavenging for supplies. I've heard about a place on the West Coast that is supposed to be a safe haven for all this chaos. Let's meet back here and head out. Here, take my journal. I've written down everything I know about surviving on the road. It should help you decide what you think we may need on the trip.
Welcome back, Pizza. We haven't made it too far. We're in Washington, D.C. So, in the journal, he tells me what I kind of need. Fuel, 8 tanks at least. Which we will... He says at least 8. I'm going to do more. Food, We'll definitely, so we'll do a couple of more, we'll do at least enough time, we'll do another muffler. Frick, let's do more food. Oh, I need ammo, son of a gun. Let's see. Handful of those. Not very many people care about money. Scrap's just there. Food he recommends 1 to 3 ounces per person per hour. 240 ounces a day in a group of 5, which is what we are. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see. That's only a day's worth of food. No, I'm going to put another battery in. I can always work for more money. I think we'll do more food. I'm going to sneeze really quickly, though, so if you'll excuse me. Mute my microphone so you can't hear it, though. Hopefully. Derek died. He's still here. Can we get some food that is at least good for me? Remember, I'm diabetic and part of this team. Don't be selfish. We will make sure we get foods that are okay for you. We don't want you being sick out there, because odds are our ability to come across intact so hold on real quick. I don't think we need money, but if I take that away, I do lose. Oh shoot. I was gonna see if there's a recommendation, but it popped up another game I was playing. Let me see. Is there a recommendation? No. No, I guess that's going to be good. Okay. Let's see. That sneeze was loud. I hope you didn't hear it at all. I should have muted it. Diabetesism is a real thing. Trust me, I come from Twitter. Yeah, odds are I don't know that we'll be able to find any good unspoiled insulin around here. So I would definitely make sure to have good food for you. Because it would, I think it would be hard to find in a zombie infested world. It'd be hard to find insulin.
Great, everyone's here. There's just one more thing. Back on the road, one of those things bit me. I'm already not feeling too well, and I can't stand the thought of becoming one of them. You're gonna have to put me down. Why don't you keep my journal? It may help you out there. Good luck.
I don't take insulin yet. Time will tell. Oh, I hope you don't have to. My head is spinning. Dang, Twin Peaks backwards talking. I'll go to bed for a bit and leave this stream on. If I'm not back, be well, and Def talk again when I've recovered from time travel. No, yeah, time travel hangover. Fiddy, go get to feeling better. Get some rest, bud. I really appreciate you being in here and talking with us. It was a lot of fun, as it always is, to get to talk with you. And you bring a lot of fun into the stream with different references like Doctor Who, and in this case, Twin Peaks. It was really, really nice. It was very refreshing to get to talk with you again. But go get some rest, get to feeling better. you know, we're here. If we're not here, we'll be here again. And obviously, you can always reach out on Discord. I'm always happy to talk. So just have a great day, man. So we got to put down Clements. It's actually sad because you do actually have to take him down. There he went. Who Doctor? No, you did Doctor Who. I read it from right to left. No, Derek. It's not Derek. I don't know where that name came from, but it's not Derek. All right, so we are in Pittsburgh. So if you're not familiar, or sorry, we're not in Pittsburgh. Let me view the map. So this is the thing. We've got radiation in. We've got radiation over here, kind of on the East Coast in the Carolinas, northern Florida, and then we've got radiation over on the West Coast on northern California, probably extending out to Nevada, and then North and South Dakota, all the way down to Colorado, probably north. Just it looks like nuclear stops. The nuclear blasts stop at Texas, and the borders of Oregon and Washington State are just melted. Wyoming's probably completely buried. So I mean that's just son of a gun. So the odds are what we can actually do is we can go farther up. We can go to up here. We can go to Pittsburgh, or we can go down here. And the way they normally do it is, if you go up here, it's a shorter distance, and the supplies are okay. But if you go down here, it's going to have something better, usually for you. In this case, it says light supply and faster bullets. I don't really care. I'm not gonna go in the radiation because there's your guys would get more sick and such. Derek was a good man. Sure, he ate out of trash and smelled of sick, but he had heart. He would help anyone. He would take the clothes off his back, mainly because the smell was too much. But still, he would give you anything. He did. He gave me his journal. He was a good guy. I had to put him down. It's 276 miles to Pittsburgh. So here we go. Ash, Vidi, Thumb, and Omega in tow. I'm not gonna say in tow. We're all taking shifts. Thumb talks about a time before this all started. Everyone is somber. I wish I could do a good Thumb impression, because I think he would be the guy that would be like, yeah, I remember how things were, and I'd be like, oh man, you're right. Starts raining heavily, we'll have to drive more slowly. Alright, that's fine, as long as it's not acid rain, we're okay. Rest in peace, Derek Clements. Tires start making a strange noise, but appear to still be working. Why are my tires making a weird noise? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We do have 2 extra tires, though, if we need to replace them. Sky clears up, so we can now go back to full speed. You pushed your tire too far, but you replaced it from... So how did I push it too far? Hold on. I need to take a look at some stuff. Zombie activities high. Stuff 565. Health. We'll keep going for just now. Sat in the back of the car, Ash says, hey, I have a new idea for a channel. The crew roll their eyes and wonder there were... Yes. Man, there's... God, the self-deprecation. I mean, I can appreciate the humor in it. Don't be so harsh on yourself, but I gotta say, that did catch me off guard. God dang it. That is good. You hit a zombie. It leaves it ding in the hood of the station wagon. Superficial damage. We're okay. God dang it. Oh, man. Oh, we made it to Pittsburgh. Oh, look, Pittsburgh hasn't changed at all. I'm teasing. So I want to go to the party. No, I don't. I'm going to go to... Can I take a look at our rationing? So we're doing medium, 2 to 3 per hour, respectively. Okay, that's fine. So we're okay. We don't have any money, but that's okay. We can actually... Oh, zombie activity is deadly. I'm not going to scavenge here, then. Can we trade? Do we have anyone who wants to trade? Survival has $17 to offer for one of your muffler. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make that trade. Someone will spare 2 of their medkits for 9 of those dollars. Yes, that's a good trade. I'm done. Those were good trades. I traded a muffler for 2 medkits, but that's actually a really good trade. I don't like parties. I'll stay in the car and play the Vita. Till you can't charge it anymore, man. We can actually... Is there a mechanic in town? Do we have upgrades that we can make? We do not have upgrades here. We're using a normal pace. 45 miles an hour is where we're going. I'll try. Do I have any scrap to repair the car? I have 10 scrap. Choose 4 of those. Shoot, we need to do some. I need to repair. Okay, we'll do the. I'll go ahead and repair for the last 2 because that's still not very good. Why we're using the... Oh, okay. Why we're using the wrench as a hammer, I don't understand. Town, do we have anything we can buy? See, look at that. A med kit's $24, so we did really well. We can actually buy more food. We can buy sushi for $4. That's probably not a good idea. Let's buy food, though. No, you know what? We have enough food for now. It's not going to be very much. Ash wonders if his depression will ever ease. Why does he still play Street Fighter 6 online when it annoys him? And why do they make Scorpion and Sub-Zero brothers? You might actually see that happen. Oh, here we go. Oh, I could have paid a guy. Well, it's all right. It would have been expensive. I did it all right. What upgrade does he have? Super last tires, less likely for tire. $51. Can I? Okay. Do you have any jobs? 2 med. Yes, but none of them pay money. None of them pay money, so it's not worth. That 1 scrap for suicide is an absolute ripoff. There's no way I'm doing that. There's something hidden in the back of the graveyard. It's too spooky. The 2 med kits for a dangerous one's not bad. But it's also possible I'll get hurt. I'm not gonna. I have 7 med kits. I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna go. Let's. I'm gonna let us. We're all kind of. We'll all rest for 2 hours, maybe. And I'm gonna go fishing. I think. I forgot you could do this. Same benefits as resting, plus you can catch extra food or spare parts. Once you hook a fish, press any button to reel it in. While the indicator is inside, timing is the key. Okay, I can't remember how to do this, but I'm going to try. Oh, did I get an octopus? I got a squid. All right, that's cool. And we get rest. Okay, so I'm gonna take that in consideration. Now I know we can do that. So I played this game in the first iterations of it, and it did not allow you to do that. Ash begins to clench his fist as Vidi says his 85th putt of the day. The broken glass bottle on the floor of the car looks tempting. Ash takes a breath and remembers that the Australian is funny. That's really good. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna we can go to the mall. We don't have an option to go anywhere else, so the mall it is. 240 miles. Light supplies and carrying capacity plus. That'd be really cool. Let's embark. Sorry. We're gonna try and make it if we can. You must cross a horde of zombies in order to continue on the road. The horde in front of you is currently large in size and appears to be alert. So that's not too bad. They're alert, so sneaking through is probably bad. Let's wait and see if they disperse. Nope. We're going to have to break the guns out and try to clear a path. I think we did it. Nice. If they're alert, then that means that sneaking through is probably not going to work really well, but guns might, so we did good. and we're not hurt. Our station wagon's not great because I'm not a great mechanic, or whoever was trying to work on it wasn't a very good mechanic. Probably me. Actually, fun fact, I'm not a certified mechanic, but I have absolutely taken my car apart and put it back together. And I'm very impressed with the ability that I had the ability to do that. The military blockade impedes your progress for an hour. Son of a gun. Why are we all bald in the car? That's a good. I don't know. I guess they didn't want to animate. Looks like something interesting has happened on the side of the road. Would you like to get out and look? Ash. Pizza. Would we like to get out and look? It's the 4 moderators and myself. Pizza? Alright. That's what we're doing then. I'll get out right now. Flickering lights draw you to a small church. You open the doors and a man... You open the doors and a man kneeling in prayer quickly looks back at you with a desperate smile across his face. Thank you, Lord. Oh, let's see. Thank you, Lord. My prayers have been answered. What do we do, guys? You asked me so suddenly I was in the middle of going to the first... Oh, I'm sorry. I just figured that it might be nice. If you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if you want to, that's also good. Pass me a Mars bar. You got 2 already, selfish. So what do you guys want us to do? Do we greet him? Do we approach? Or do we just get the heck out of Dodge? I want to participate too? Sure. No, you're always welcome to, for sure. You want to greet him? We'll do it. You introduce yourself and approach the man. Tears start rolling down his face. Thank you, kind sir. Please make it quick. He winces as he bows his head down at you, his hands still clasped in prayer. So we can actually shoot him. It looks like that's what he's asking us to do. Or we can just ask him what he's doing. Or we can also just leave. It looks like he's asking for us to kill him. But we don't have to. I do think if we ask him, though, he's probably going to spell it out for us that he's wanting us to shoot him. Do we want to ask him first, or do you want me to just go for it? Have you seen the new MK? They're not brothers, they're lovers. That could be. You never know. Should we get the clarification and ask him, or do you want us to? Should we just do it? Okay, we'll just do it. I think you're right, too. I think that's exactly what he's doing. I don't think we get any... Oh, we took a wrong turn. I don't think we got anything out of that, but it's okay, because it didn't... If this is the apocalypse, best not to get us out. It's fair enough. I was joking. Why did you shoot home, man? Not a deer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It better not for us to die, right? If it has to come down to that. Ash finds some money in their pockets that they had forgotten about. Hey, Ash, thanks, man. You found... I don't know how much you found, but... How much did you find? It didn't tell me. But you found some. That's good. Welcome to the mall, Left to Die, and we've got a Paco, and we've got one really unfortunate zombie down the escalator there. £2.50, yep. Let's see how much you actually had in your pocket. Can we see how much money? Supply, there we go. $11. So you had, yeah, you had, what did we end up with? 8? So I guess you had 3, yeah, you had about £3 in there. Or $3, whatever you want to use. Medium activity. Maybe we can scavenge. Let's try and scavenge here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use slow reuse, a spread shot, quick shot, easy reload. Let's do. This be fine. Oh my gosh. Big bag. Some random French fries. This is just medium, mind you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. 115 ounces of food and 10 scrap. It's called Pound Still, after all. I have a top hat on the car trying to play the stereotype. This is by the men who wear many hats, so could be. So we've got 493 ounces of food. We got 199. So we're doing all right now, I think. Is there a mechanic in town? There's a combat trainer, and he has carry capacity. We're going to carry up to 100 more ounces of food from scavenging. But we would have to pay $80 for it, and we do not have $80. Do there jobs that pay that well? No, not really. $15. That's dangerous, though. Ash sits in the car, frustrated is why they call them chips and not crisps. We don't. So crisps are a different thing here. Chips are a different thing. Crisps are a different thing. Biscuits and cookies are a different thing. All of them are different. Is there anyone that wants to trade? Let me check that out real quick. Nobody wants to trade right now. So we're... Oops. Station wagon's a bit worse for wear. Let's repair it if we can. I'm just going to use 8 scrap. Gosh dang, it's so hard. That's so difficult to do. We'll use the remaining 2, I guess. They come at very varying speeds, that's why it's difficult. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. We'll go ahead and go fishing as well again. Just one more time so we can get you guys rested up. I'll try. This reminds me of Snowboard Kids. Does it really? Got a sealed copy of Snowboard Kids. Anyone to trade? I have 25 at home. You have 25. Does this really remind you of Snowboard Kids, or are you just throwing that out there? What'd I get? That's a zombie. Caught half of a zombie. That does nothing for us. Does nothing. Someone said I mentioned that game a lot last year. Oh, really? It is a great game. I want to play it. I want to play it with someone, though. I wish they would add it to the Nintendo 64 thing on the Nintendo expansion pass. What do we get? A cod! Yay! He's not a particularly big guy, but that's fine with me. 3 ounces is 3 ounces. Half a zombie, not a full zombie. True zombieism on show. Okay, so we're decently healed as well. Let's go ahead and travel on. Indianapolis, decent supply, and there's a super last muffler. I doubt we're going to be able to afford the super last muffler. I bet it's going to be several hundreds of dollars. But at least 80. Looks like something interesting is happening off the side of the road. Do we want to get out and look again? Now, I want to let you know it's not always an event like that. Sometimes it's a grave. Oops, sorry about that. Ah, that feels good. Not really a big guy, but that's fine with me. Hey, man, there's something great accepting. There's some great accepting women out there. Do we want to go ahead and get out and see this event as well, or see what happens, or are we just going to truck on? Now, like I said, sometimes it's not an event. Sometimes it's like we find somebody, like a raccoon, starting to get into food that we can actually scavenge, and sometimes it's worse. Be right back, but yeah. Okay. You wander into an abandoned hospital building. Evidence of the zombie outbreak surround you. Corpses fill the body bags piled high atop makeshift beds. The empty ones make you the most nervous. The place has been turned over. It doesn't look like the scavengers before you have missed any useful supplies. Just as you feel ready to leave, there's a sad scene. A cry echoes from down the hall. Should we investigate this or just leave? I mean, this is a scary situation. We hear a cry, so the odds are we might have a zombie attack on our hands. But on the plus side, yeah, on the plus side, we may get something out of it. You walk down the hall towards the cry. It becomes louder and more distressed. You also start to hear a heavy pounding. A sign above the door reads, "Oh, maternity ward." Oh my goodness. This might be sad. Do we want to go ahead and go through it? I mean, this is potentially a mother. This might be a zombie mom. I don't know what's going on. This is going to be sad. I think this is going to be sad. Leave? Okay. We are gone. Unable to handle the situation, you turn away and walk away. Sometimes it's just too much. We are on the way. We don't need babies. I'm with you. That's, you know what? I would have probably investigated that and found out and been really sad, so I'm actually glad you said it. Okay, 1 second. I had to take a look at something really quick. Okay. Zombies attack your car and leave a mark. Well, that's fine. You fall asleep at the wheel and crash into a parked car. Gosh, dang it. Indianapolis, though. Here we are. Crashed otherwise. What do we have? Town, buy, sell. No, don't leave. Jobs. $21 for dangerous. Okay, fine. I'm going to try this one. This is probably going to get me hurt. I just need to hurry, get in, get out. Yep, that wasn't what I was wanting to happen, but oh well. How badly did I get hurt? I'm not badly hurt, I guess. I'm not zombie hurt yet, so. I don't think there's anything. I don't have any. Magic carps look so scary when they stand straight with their mouths closed. I have not seen that. I know what those are. Actually, I know what those look like, but that's it. Okay, I know that he has the muffler super last. It's $56. Let me see if I can sell some stuff. Let me see if I can sell some stuff. What could I sell? How much would he give me anyway if I sold ammo? $4 for 20? To get to that amount, how much? I couldn't even do it if I sold everything. There's no way. I don't want to sell our food. I could sell a couple of med kits. He's given $9 a med kit? No way. No way we're doing that. I can't sell any scrap, and if I sell fuel, he's given $5. Whoever's buying this stuff is doing some garbage, so no. Welcome back, Ash. Oh, and pizza beat me to it. Neighborhood had a burglary, had to fight off 45 MMA trained thieves. Well, I mean, obviously you came across victorious. All right, we're going to the farmland, gentlemen. We're going to try to make it. Your car battery overheated, no longer works. You replace it with supplies. We had 2 car batteries, thank God. Something catches your eye off the road. Do we want to get out and investigate? This is... Are we about to milk some cow? Maybe. Do we want to get off the road? Do we want to get off the road and investigate. So Ash, to catch you up, Pizza opted that we went into a hospital, and at your recommendation, and we found a maternity ward with a lady screaming, and Pizza recommended we leave. I think he made a great choice, because I think we would have bitten off more than we could have chewed. But there are some instances where we actually can get some benefit from it. Do we want to go ahead and investigate here? It reminds me of Derek. That lady killed my girlfriend. You let her live? What lady? Oh, the maternity ward lady? The ward lady? What was your girlfriend doing in the maternity ward? What have you not told me? Are we investigating Pizza, Ash? She killed her back in the normal days. Oh, I didn't know. Investigate, we will. What do we see? Have you been getting busy with zombies again? Because that was definitely a zombie. Yeah, very, very probably. You hear the all too familiar cries which accompany a zombie attack, but this one sounds more intense than the others you've experienced. Suddenly, a door in a nearby SUV springs open and a man jumps out with a wild and panicked expression. He approaches you and begs you. My wife and children are in the school. Please help us. Before you have a chance, he's off and running towards the school. So, do we want to follow him into the school to help, or search the SUV he just left? He might have supplies. I never did anything with her. What do you mean, kid? Look like me. Lies. Search his van. Might be more as far as I'm feeling ill. Searching the van. The SUV is well stocked. Screams can still be heard from the school. Do we go ahead and loot it? Do we need to loot it and just get out of there? I mean, it's well stocked. Do we just loot the thing and get out? They may not survive. We may have to go in there and rescue them. That would make us the good guy. Looting the SUV would make us the practical guy. Leaving would make us kind of silly, because I think at least we should walk away with something. But we could just leave. I mean, we could do that. We could choose just to abstain, and that may make our conscience feel good. What? You can't wait. I mean, I can. I can wait here like this in the menu, but that's it. This is Derek's brother's van. He would want us to have it. So what do you say? Do we go ahead and loot it, or do we go after him and try to save him and his family? These old photos of Derek with his family. Done. Yeah, I would say it's if the man were real, this would be. Save him? Oh shoot! You both said loot it, and then Pizza says nah, save him. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to do something. Well, I was to say, if I go after him, I have to save the family too. Do you just want me to? Should I just go ahead and loot it? Oh, you care about the family. I see. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, because I gotta pick. I need Pizza. I need you to say red or black, and I'm gonna draw a card at random from a pack. Cards are how I do things. After 30 years of practice, I think that's probably fair. It's kind of... Anna likes to roll dice. I draw cards. Red? Okay, I'm drawing it. I'm gonna shuffle it and I'll draw it random. Red it is. 5 of hearts. So, we'll have to go after the man. Sorry, Ash, I drew a red. You follow the man and enter the school. The floor is slippery and crimson red. You see a man duck into the classroom. The screams are coming from farther down the hall. Follow him or investigate the screams. I'll pick green. That's not how that works. Although I am using a green-backed deck, to be completely fair. Do we want to follow him or do we want to look at the screams? Now they owe us. That's true. That's a good way we could look at it that way. If they'll let us do it. Give me a blue. I don't have a blue one. I mean, I have blue decks of cards, yes. I have thousands of decks of cards. I've been collecting for a couple of decades. Are we going to follow him, or do we want to see if I think the screams may be his family. Do we want to follow him, or do we want to try and save his family and hope that he can kind of take himself? I don't know. The screams also may be someone completely different. They may not be him at all. They could be. I think the zombies make more of a groaning noise, thankfully. Ash? Pizza says he's stumped. Ash, what do you got, man? What do we do? We follow him or do we check the screams? Got it. You enter a gymnasium. It's a mess in there. As you carefully oh shoot, walk through the room, you hear moans from behind. You realize too late that your exit's been cut off. You run outside and find yourself surrounded. We have to fight. Oh, there's money. Oh, that wasn't... I thought he was going to help us. He didn't. He just took our money. These heftier ones take 2 shots. How did I get attacked by a zombie? Let's go, bro. Me and Fiddy have some great tag team. Station wagon's no good. God dang it. Yeah, go after him. $4. I thought he was helping us. I thought it was the guy helping us, and it was not. Dang it. We need to find some. We need to get some scrap or something. We need the station wagon is a little worse for the wear, and I'm a little hurt. You guys are. Viddy sneezes all over one med kit and ruins it. Why was the med kit opened? Fiddy, come on, man. Action hero, use a chance not to use a bullet when you fire. That's really cool. What jobs do we have? 68 food, normal, $17. Normal. Let's do this one. They hand you 20 ammo before you head out. Okay, let's try this. Come on, Viddy. Come on, man. Let's do shotgun. Shoot. You gotta time the bullets. This is so much more difficult than it needs to be. Got him. Nice. Snotting all of this is intense. It gets a little that way, yeah. 68 food for this. This isn't too bad. I'll probably also use a shotgun. Does that use 3 bullets every time I do it? That would be really rough if it does. I'll be a little upset, but we'll see. It's 160. Sure does. It's like a boo. It's like boos when you look at them. I don't know what the thing I'm meant to find is. Oh, there it is. It's a box. I did it. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay, we did both of those jobs successfully, but we need rest. We need to heal. This is the kumbaya moment. Good lord. 130 shotgun shells in his gun. That's how it works, man. It's gotta work, otherwise we're in trouble. I don't want the little one. I want one of these guys. Got a squid. Nice. Is he a big squid? Hey, he's 3 ounces of squid, right? That's fine. Kind of hoping we'd catch a little bit of scrap, but, you know, whatever. We already have had a squid before. I think you can catch a shark in there, too. I think we're just going to rest. I think that's what we're probably going to... Let's just rest for a couple of hours, guys. Just get some good old-fashioned shut-eye. Except for me, because I don't get to sleep. So, I'm going to use a med kit for me. That'll do. I don't need to feel as good as you guys. We're going to Chicago. Welcome to Illinois, gentlemen. We're not in Illinois yet. We'll get there. Oh, a bike gang follows us. Oh, shoot. So we're going to have to try and out-bandit. And our car is already not doing well. So just throwing this out there. I don't think we actually take car damage from doing this, because it's the only option we have. We can't actually fire out of the windows at them. These guys will roll for a long time, though, just throwing that out there as well. Look at all this. We did it. Sneezing all over the med kits while these bikes run into... That's all you hear. Dang it, Viddy. The bike ain't working. The med kit ain't working. You know what? But Viddy keeps our spirits high, too. So it's okay. Oh, Thumb has a fever. Uh-oh. He's not zombie infected, but we need to be careful. Keep an eye on his health, because his health will decrease more quickly than ours does because of his fever. Our station wagon's going to be broken too if we can't get to a mechanic. You find yourself surrounded by zombies. Gosh, dang it! Is this one of those drive out of it options? Nope, it isn't. Dang it. Okay, we're going to do. I'll do pistol. Oh, that was way off. Whew. Reload. I couldn't. There's no way. There was no way. Wonder if the bikers are actually brain damaged. No one's trying the tactic of driving around the car in an infinitely more maneuverable thing. Tire pops while driving over some debris. We replace it with supplies. Welcome to Chicago. Help. That was written before the zombie apocalypse. So we need to get the car. We need to go to the auto shop. Can we get repairs done? $25 to repair the station wagon, but it guarantees that level of repair. Yes. What upgrade did he have? Oh, tool chest. Scrap repairs the car more effectively. There's no way I can pay for it now. Can't afford a muffler. Can't afford a battery. We have one of each, I think, though. I think we may be out of tires. Let me see. What do the jobs have? $24 for a dangerous graveyard hidden at the back. I can try that again. It was tough, but I'll try it again. But I'll use a shotgun this time if it'll let me. This might be better. This is not as nice of a graveyard configuration. Dang it, that is such a hard mission. Chicago? Oh, Lord. Chicago. And those guys, it's a different accent out there. Chicago. As Retro continues to fight the zombie hordes, he begins to wonder if he chose the correct 4 horsemen, as they're all sitting in the car. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's fine. Thumb is sick. I am severely hurt, so I am going to use a med kit on myself. Let's rest. God, what does our food look like? It's actually okay. Let's rest for a couple hours and see if Thumb feels a little better. So he'll actually heal with us, but it doesn't automatically make his fever go away. And a med kit will not make his fever go away either, just to throw that out there. Yeah, med kits for like superficial cuts and scrapes and things of that nature. I'm gonna get this big guy down here, right? Oh, I think I got a shark. Did I get a little shark? Oh, I got a sturgeon. That's alright. That's fine. Well, it's not a shark by any stretch, but that's okay. Ash ate all the food. The crew starts to wonder, is he actually diabetic or just greedy? No. Alright, Thumb's fever did cure. So we're all healthy. I'm a little hurt, but I'm fine ultimately, so we're fine. You'll notice we have a kill option. That is because we can get infected by zombies and have to be put down. So we have 2 options. The remote shack, light supplies, radiation, light supplies. Doesn't really make sense. This is shorter technically, but if it sticks us in radiation, we'll actually be in radiation. Fake fever's not been cured. Send him on a mission. We don't get to do that. I'm going to take the non-radiated route. So here's the thing. Radiated route is much quicker, but there's a much higher chance of death and sickness. So I am going to take the non-radiated route just because there's almost... I have never survived a radiated route. No worries. No worries, pizza. The only water you can find is sludge from runoff drain. You reluctantly drink it. That means we're more likely to get cholera. That's no good. There's an awkward silence. That's fine. The background has the half moon in the trees. It looks like Ninja Gaiden's intro. Ash, gosh, dang it! Ash, I told you, putting paper clips on each of the lead terminals and touching them together would just drain the battery. Just hold your breath. Trust me, guys, it'll lead to a healthy, safe life. Ash, you ruined a battery, man. I told you that putting a wire hanger on the terminals is just... I love that. It's funny. Putting a wire hanger is just needlessly going to make the wire hanger hot and the battery is going to discharge. A military blockade impedes your progress for an hour. Gosh dang it, military. You get caught in a blizzard. The cold will tax your health and you'll have to drive more cautiously. How is it a blizzard? I thought we left in like summer. And we're in Chicago. Like that's not more than that's not like from where we started, that's not more than a week's trip. You hit a deer that jumps out in front of the car. Gosh dang it. Station wagon is almost gone. Sky clears up. All of a sudden it's summer again. Oh, well, who would have guessed that? Retro stares in Ash's disbelief as he continues to lick all the batteries. They wonder. Bandit sneaks up on you and grabs Thumb. God dang it. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Because he's gonna be... Oh! Gosh dang it, Thumb. I'm sorry. I tried. I missed. God dang it. I tried really hard. I missed. Dang it. I tried. I legitimately tried. It is so difficult. But he was about to throw a fork right at his skull, but he was sneezing all over the shop. Missed the timing. Oh no, Thumb. I'm sorry, man. That is such a bummer when you use people you actually know. That to me, that's a bugger. And I'm back. Welcome back, Pizza. We lost Thumb Bandit took him. I missed the shot. The bandit took his shot, and obviously at point blank did not miss. Hail to the king! Oh, it's Duke Nukem. Hail to the king, baby. Nice. Once you're infected, there ain't no cure. Your body wastes away. You can fight it, go chasing after those rumors. Cures in the West, but I for one, don't think it's worth the risk to the rest of my family. I know to put me down. They know to put me down if I get bit. I didn't shoot him without cause. What do we have? Do we have any jobs that are any good? $54 for dangerous. Back of the graveyard job again. Crate fell out of the back of our car. This is actually a good paying job. 9 more fingers. It was just a no, it wasn't a thumb. It was the thumb. Shotgun it is. Oh, it's this layout. This is actually a better layout than the other one. Yeah, we're good. That was good. That was fine. That was fine. I got $54 for that. That's plenty. Do we have... Wait. Do we have... I need repairs bad. I have no scrap. Do we... Oh, shoot. Can I buy... Is there supply? Trade, rationing. Can I get some scrap? One of their tire for 5... I don't have any scrap, so I can't do that. No. Trade. Scavenge. Trade again. Dang. Let's scavenge. I need scrap really bad. We'll just use a rifle. That's food, so that's not gonna do me a whole lot of good, but it's something. You have to believe me when I say the shooting on this is very, very difficult because... like I said, you're aiming effectively backwards. That was just a random... Gosh, dang. Okay, I got 20 scrap. I wanted to go get that scrap that I shot that guy from. Ash begins to question the leadership and aim of Retro. Ash knows he has a big head. If Retro can't shoot past Thumb, he's no chance. He questions everything. We're going to try to fix our car using 8 scrap each time. Give me a B. Okay, that's fine. 16 plus 6 is good. I need to do another 8. A minus? B, that's fine. 16 plus 4 is good. We got 4 more scrap. Let's go for it. A. It's a B, it's fine. 12 plus 4. We went from having something that almost didn't work at all to something that is decent. So we're all good. Party feels pretty good except for me, and Thumb either feels awful or feels much better. St. Louis, Missouri, guys. Oh, we might be able to get a ninja muffler also. If we can afford it, and we might be able to because we just got a ton of money from that graveyard job. Heavy fog rolls in, you're forced to drive more slowly. Son of a gun. The station wagon's taking a heck of a lot more tax just because of a dense fog. Sparks shoot out of the back, your muffler is dragging on the road. Time to replace it. You replace it from supplies. We did have a muffler. If we can get this ninja muffler, I think it's more resilient, and we automatically sneak through zombie hordes. Should be really, really nice because we don't have any. Something catches your eye off the road. Would you like to get out and investigate it? Time again to tell us, should we get out and investigate, or should we just trek on to Missouri? Ash and pizza. And Viddy, if you happen to if you happen to still be listening on. Pizza's the ones you on you. Pizza the ones. This one's on you. I couldn't read that. Yes, investigate it is. I don't want blood on my hands. You find a campground. There appears to be a number of supplies here. The campfire is still warm, and there are signs that a few people have been living here for a while. They don't appear to be around now. So, do we want to loot the place or take half of their supplies? Now, here's the thing. Campfire's warm means they're probably still around at some point. Looting the place may take longer, which means they may find us and we may have to fight our way out. Taking half the supplies means we get fewer supplies, but it's probably quicker. Taking half, that's what we're doing then. Taking half the supplies, you decided to take only what you need. You wouldn't want to be responsible for these people dying. So we take 30 food, 20 ammo, a med kit, and $25. Hopefully they don't miss it too much. Nice. That's okay with me. That's good. That was good. Looting might take long. Half means less time. Yeah, you're exactly right. Took a wrong turn. Wonderful. Here's the St. Louis art. Start making strange noise, but appears to still be working. Okay, that's fine. We're going to buy another one in here anyway. Auto shop sells a... No, not a regular muffler. I need a ninja muffler. Successfully, automatically. So we get a ninja muffler. We don't need to buy repairs right now. We're fine. We're doing okay. You don't want to leave these people with nothing. Takes 98% of their stuff. That's true. There's a lollipop. Party's doing okay so far. It looks to be. Talking to a stranger. If one of your people becomes incapacitated, they will require extra food to keep them alive. We had to put down my paw a few days back on account of we didn't have the food to get by with him in tow. That's sad. I'll just go hunting or fishing or something. I'll only put you guys down if you guys are infected with like a zombie. That's it. Otherwise, we're in this together, man. Something in the back. 6 med kits. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna try that for 6 med kits. Heck yeah. Vita keeps sneezing on them. Shotgun it is though. Oh, I don't like this config at all. Oh god, I don't like this config at all. I got stuck. There was no way. 6 med kits is a darn good pay though for that. So let's try. How bad am I? I'm pretty bad. Let's medkit me. We still have plenty, to be fair. And then on the road we are gonna head out. I don't know, Viddy's ruined a lot of medkits. Let's say he accidentally falls out of the car with a broken bottle in his neck. Just a thought. I don't think it's that serious. So we've got the cave. Oh shoot, so here's where things get tricky. We've got the cave, and then we've got Badger City. Honestly, I think Badger City, we need to hug this radiation a little tighter, because we're going to be able to go down and stay out of the radiation still. I think we're going to go this way. There's no real benefit to going the other direction. You must cross a horde of zombies in order to continue on the road. The horde of zombies is large in size, but appears to be docile. We can automatically sneak through, because guess what? We just bought a ninja muffler, which means that, I mean, they're docile, which means that they wouldn't have hurt us anyway. But the ninja muffler means we automatically win, even if they're alert. Wait until we show up to Beaver City. Am I right? Yeah! 162 miles to Badger City. There goes the St. Louis Arch. You find a backpack with some canned food in it? Heck yeah! How much food we got? We got 4.5. I gotta start looking at fuel. Discover one of your gas tanks is filled with water. Oh, that's wonderful. We actually have 3.25 cans. Good that I was looking at it. We actually need to probably buy some fuel up here. The only water we can find is from a runoff. Okay, that's fine. That just means we might get sick. Can we take... What are the jobs? $9, drop something of value. For every 10 of those things you kill in 40 seconds, I'll fix your car up a little bit. Alright. It's a mechanic. I think I get to kill him from the car. So, yeah, this is good. Try to hit as many of these. It's counterintuitive, right? He's probably only going to fix as much damage as what I'm incurring from doing this. Right? I mean, that seems like the thing. Good lord. Oh, here we go. We're actually doing pretty darn good, though, at 80. If we can kill over 100, that would be nice. Oh, we did it. We didn't kill over 100, but that's okay. Gets a tune-up. That's nice. How much? How good? What kind of shot? Okay, fine, whatever. I'm not going to be able to say the word right. That's fine. That's not bad. He actually did a pretty decent job for what we did. What do we have trade-wise? 2 of your medkits for 1 tire. No, I don't want to give you 2. Can I get some fuel? Buy. Do we have fuel? $15. Good lord. How much does it give us? Just 1 per can? I'll buy 2 cans, I guess. It's most of our money gone right there. We're out of the way. Ash approached a half zombie, a half old lady who promised him fresh water with a quickie around the back. Absolutely disgusting. The nerves of some people. Anyway, Ash returns with 25. I want that to be in a game. I want that type of phrase, right? I mean, I want that phrase to be in a point and click style or this style game. I want that really badly. That's funny. Oh my gosh. So we can go to Wichita, that's Kansas, or which is decent supply and a radio, or we can go to the Ozarks, which is where I'm going. That's funny. 25 bottles. That was great. That was great. But he falls asleep and snores loudly. That's alright. You know what? That's okay. Pile of bodies block the road. Driving over them takes about an hour. You rummaged $29 off a body on the side of the road. Oh, heck yeah, we made most of our gas investment back. That's good. Petrol, for those of you who are not in America. Combat Trader. Faster reload. Reload in half the time. We have 38. He needs 80. That would be really nice, though, if I could do that with the shotgun. These are both hit and runs. Let's do the hit and runs. Let's try to do the hit and runs here, because this is just automatic. This is an automatic, I mean, there's no failure, right? I either do it and I get a little bit of the car repaired, or I don't do it and I get nothing. But there's not really any risk, apart from not being very successful and not getting a lot of stuff done. This one seems to be a smidge slower going, but I guess it's doing okay. 75, we're at 82, 7 seconds. We may actually hit the 100. Probably not, though. It looks like... Yeah, we hit 100. Perfect. Ooh, should I get a Pikachu? Absolutely. Absolutely you should, I think. I mean, that seems like a good deal for me. From my perspective. Snoring. Ash lives with temptation of booting the shit out of the car. One more time with a hit and run. Knock this bad boy out of the way. Okay, this one's certainly slower going. That's okay though, because we'll have hit 100 plus 90, 85, 90. 92, okay, that was actually not too bad. We hit Derek. Could be, actually. How does the car look? Oh, it's doing real well. That's fine. We're back down to 3 and 7.5 on the... Okay, so what do we have? We need to rest. Let's rest for like 4 hours. I caught the electric mouse. Very nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you got him, because that game's been giving you a lot of grief right now. All right, let's go ahead and yeah, I get it. We'll go ahead and catch something. Let's catch this big guy down here if we can get him. I got half a zombie. That does me no good. You catch half a zombie, does nothing. I don't know what that is, but what is that? Pikachu. The group wonders why they have to sit in the car with can we come too? No, it's all good. I got it. Just all the. So hospital. We can either go to the hospital or we can go to the castle. Honestly, I think I'm going to the castle. It's farther, but it's more benefit. Why is it orange? Is it? Are we in the blazing summer? Check engine lights on. That's fine. Oh, but the question now, should I replace the Corgi with Pikachu or not? Because I don't want the Corgi to evolve. I want him to remain cute. On the other hand, Pikachu might be low level. I feel like the Pikachu is probably going to be the better bet if you're not wanting to evolve the Corgi any which way. That would be my guess. Viddy's got the measles. Oh no. Castle, my homeland. Viddy gets that one freaking song stuck in everyone's head. I don't know what it is, but he's got the measles, so... That'd be my think. I mean, that's my thinking personally, but I could be wrong. Heavy fog rolls in. You are forced to drive more slowly. I would say switch the Pikachu out and keep Corgi little bitty. Ash considered leaving the group to rule the castle with a zombie old lady stocked full of water. You people to decide the name for the Pikachu. Discover 40 ammo hidden poorly under some branches. That's a good one, Ash. That's actually really good. I did see the Detective Pikachu movie. It was pretty good. Oh, Pikachu's female. What if Pikachu could be Chikapoo? Someone in the distance is shooting at you. You hear a bullet hit the car. Dang it. Really? You going to go with it? Okay. Ash, how many Chikapoo? You've got it. You got it right there. It can be both, but I like the idea of the U at the end. Because otherwise it seems too much like the Jack Black song in Pick of Destiny, which is Kickapoo. So Chikapu. And only put a bandage around the end of it. It was a party trick. You've messed with one of the batteries. You've ruined one of the med kits. Come on, Ash. And notice that Viddy sneezed on it, but it just keeps saying you're messing around with it. It's a crack in the gas tank's been leaking. You patched it up. Thank goodness. I have no idea. That's their word for just messing around with. But at the same time, like, I don't get it. Like, why is it that you're always doing that? Viddy, we're gonna rest when we get you there, bud. We're there. We're getting there. We're gonna rest. Following a wake of vultures has led you to food. Oh, that's nice. But we're out of fuel. Try trading for more. He no longer has the measles, so we're gonna go ahead and stop here. And we're gonna talk to a stranger who didn't do anything. I need. Let's rest for a little. Well, let's not rest yet because we may have to worry about. Can we trade for 2 of their fuel for 2 of my medkits? How many medkits? Yes, I'll do that trade. 1 of your muffler for 1 of their tire. I don't have one. 1 of their battery for 1 of my tire. I don't have one. So we're done there. And then I think what I want to do is... let's get to the castle before we rest. Chikapoo is OP. Nerf it. Nice. Nice. That's good. Chikapoo is a higher... Okay, I'm happy about that. 1 by 1, Ash says under his breath. Ash sits too hard on 1 medkit and runs it. That was the last medkit we had, Ash. God dang it. Okay, hold on. I gotta go buy supplies. That was the last medkit we had. Alright, time to go the way of the... No, I'm just teasing. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna rest for a couple of hours. God dang it. I said... I know. Okay, I may have to... So we're about halfway through. I may save the game. I may have to call it quits here in about 5 minutes, so... What are you doing? Okay. It's pretty funny, though, to be fair. But I think I'm going to call it quits here in about 5 minutes or so, because we're about halfway through, and that puts us at the 3-hour 30 mark pretty comfortably. Do we have any scrap? No, we don't. Can we buy scrap? Wait, can we afford... How much money do we have? $38? Do we have... No. Do we have someone who... No, it's a combat trainer here. Money scavenger. Find more money than anything else while scavenging. Always $80 to do that. Jobs. What do we get? 48 ammo. That's not worth it. We can buy gas. What? And we could sell stuff, but I don't need money. So I think we should probably just leave, honestly. Dallas it is. Dallas, Texas. It's only 134 miles. I can tell you Dallas, Texas would be... Alright, I think I gotta go now. It was fun chatting with you, man. I hope to be able to catch you more often. Hope to see you soon. Bye, Viddy. Bye, Ed. We'll see you soon, Pizza. It was good to get to talk with you as well. And I appreciate you helping us make some hard decisions here, because you did a great job, and we've actually ended up with more supplies. Have a good day, and enjoy your Pokemon. The road is impassable. Finding a way around takes an hour. We're going to Dallas, Texas, though, so I happen to know that lay of the land there. Should be able to hold up. There should be a combat trader there for sure, but there's certainly going to be a mechanic. You don't notice a speed bump on the road. Everyone hits their head as you fly over it. Welcome to Dallas. Dallas is not that sparse, I'll tell you that much. There is indeed an auto shop. How much would you charge for repairs? $28. I will give you... Let's try that again. I will give you $28 to fix it. He also has shadow tires, snow tires. I don't know why I said shadow. No slowdown during blizzards. I'd like to get them, but we can't. And we don't really have a blizzard down here. Buy upgrade, so that's the snow tires. We can't really buy another battery or any of that. That's really kind of expensive. Do anyone want to trade for money? One of your med kit for 45 of your ammo. We'll spare one of their med kit for 45 of the ammo. Yeah, that's fine. We need a med kit. Ash keeps breaking them. I started to eat the med kit. Oh wait, I helped. That's for... Yeah, no, you helped. You helped us out quite a lot. So thank you so much. Who wonders why he's so broken? Is it because he's British? It is. You mean someone to spare one of their tire for one of your muffler. I don't have any muffler to give you. Passerby wants 16 of your dollars for one of their muffler. I don't have $16, so that's all good. We are probably needing to scavenge, I'm sure, but we'll leave, I think, now, because the next trip will be... Where are we going? So we can go to the strip club. We can go to the dump site. Oh, we're not going to have enough gas to get there. Dump site. Strip club. Oh, strip club. That's a quicker route to where we're going, right? Wait, where are we going? Yeah, that's a quicker route. So we're going to go to the strip club. We aren't going to make it there. We don't have enough gas. You must cross a horde of zombies in order to... We don't have to worry about this because we can automatically sneak through with our ninja muffler. But we are running super low on supplies. Just throwing that out there. Actually, your strip cut and certainly perks up. Silently through the horde. So we're not going to have enough gas to get us... We have one can. There's no way. We're not going to have enough gas. Oh, Viddy's got typhoid. Dang it. Viddy's got typhoid fever. That is not good. Omega has exhaustion. Omega hasn't had any issues at all this whole time. And he's recovered. You see the remains of another party before you. Would you like to stop and look? I think we'll stop. Geek Nick from 1976 to 2012. Patriot, atheist, geek, and gamer. And also undead. After Trace's King Amiibo for I forgot Omega was. I know he was so he caused no problems. We're gonna stop here. Sorry, Viddy. I just waited for him to come at me, and I was like, all right, I got this. Let us... We need to trade. Let me try to get us so that we're not going to die when I load this back up. No one to trade with. Let's wait a minute, I guess. Out of food. Uh-oh. 32 of ammo... of your ammo for one of their tire. No, that's fine. Here, let's scavenge. That's what we're doing. We're out of food. We may not make it any farther, but I think we will. I think we'll be okay. Get lost. There's more food up here. Dang it. But we got 175 ounces of food. That's fine. We need fuel, though. Ash begins to talk to one of the strippers. She asks, what part of America are you from? Ash asks for the size shotgun. Nice. I think they would be able to tell, but you never know. Honestly, depends on where the strip club is. There are some really... Okay, you gotta be careful about the edges of the screen. That does make it a little... It is a little more nerve-wracking. Oh, what's this? Is this a knife? Get away. Guy in the top corner that never came up here. $60 ounces of food and 10 scrap. That wasn't great, but it was fine. We still have to trade somebody for fuel, though. We have no fuel. Five of their fuel for one of your tire. Yeah, if I had a tire, I'd do it. 3 of your fuel for one of... No. 1 of their battery for 5 of your scrap. Yeah, I'll do that. 1 of their fuel for 2 of your med kits. I don't have 2 med kits. 3 of your fuel. No, I don't have that. Viddy's feeling better. Thank goodness. 1 of your tire for 1 of your muffler. I don't have a muffler that you can take. I have a ninja muffler that you can't use. 13 food for... Okay, this is what I want. Now I'm going to go to the party and we're going to rest for 3 hours. And then I'm going to save the game and I think we're going to call this a good. Okay. Okay, can I save here? Cross save enabled. Tombstones, these are just tombstones, I guess I can... Okay, alright, so there's actually, okay. Main menu, does it give me an option to save there? No, I guess I'm already saved on the day. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it. That was a lot of fun. I probably will come back this next time. Try to finish the Oregon Trail if we can. We are halfway there, just about, a little over. And we now have food and fuel, and sadly we did lose Thumb, but we won't. We can do his memory honor by surviving. But other than that, I want to remind you that this was all played essentially on a PS Vita, the PS TV specifically, and it ran pretty darn well. So if you ever are considering getting this, I think I got the PS TV for like $40 or $50 from a pawn shop a long time ago. Vita obviously is a little bit more expensive, but usually pawn shops are carrying them for between $80 and $120. And this is essentially what it's going to look like. You're going to have a couple of more options than I do, like you can't play Killzone Mercenary here on the PS TV, but you can play all kinds of games, cartridges, and then they also have PS1 backwards compatibility, so you can actually play a ton of backwards compatible games. And you also have downloadable games, and the downloadable games are also, I'm just going to pull this up real quick, are actually pretty nice high resolution. I didn't actually get to see if it'll launch. It may not launch. We have to re-download it. What's Corpse Party? Corpse Party is a kind of a pixelated but super horror game. Actually pretty legitimately disturbing. You can buy Corpse Party on other platforms. I think Corpse Party is most known on this, but I believe you can get it on the PC as well. It does not take a lot of computers, so even if you have a rough older laptop, you should be able to play Corpse Party on it. It's actually pretty disturbing. But yeah, take a look at that. I mean, we're playing this on a PlayStation Vita, effectively. How cool is that? I don't know anything about this. I think I've played it, but a long time. Yeah, there's no save data, so maybe I haven't. But it had playing cards, so I always like that idea. 2013, so 10 years old now. But yeah, I mean, take a look at this. How cool is this? So we're playing all this effectively on a PS Vita. I would put maybe next time I get to show I can show you Corpse Party, but it is on a cartridge, which I have. The cartridge is not in it right now, but yeah, take a look at that. I mean, that's kind of neat, right? But anyway, that having been said, either which way, I'm gonna call it a good stream. I'm gonna say thank you to everybody who popped in, said hi, helped contribute to our gameplay, and otherwise just decided to come in and talk with me for a minute. So a big thank you to Pizza Lover Ash, of course, Vidi, Thumb, and then I think we had Retro Gaming Star in here at the top, as well as Victory Leo. I want to say huge thank yous to all of you as well. Anybody who watches this after the fact, of course, a huge thank you to you. Questions in the question I would have in the comments, if anybody does decide they want to answer it, is: have you played and do you like the PlayStation Vita or PS TV? Is this something that makes you feel like you might want to invest in one? If so, if you are someone who already has one or likes it, what would you say your favorite game or recommended games for it would be? Those would be huge. Now, bear in mind, I'm looking for suggestions all the time. I know they made the Metal Gear Solid games for this, which I have. They also did an Uncharted game called Golden Abyss on this, which I also have. But I am also looking for recommendations. So I hope it was a lot of. I hope to get a lot of recommendations, or at least some recommendations, if you don't mind. Great stream, man. Always a good time. Helps. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad. It's always fun to have you in, and it was fun to get to play the game, and you were able to come in and contribute, and it was great. Of course, all of our supplies, man. All of our supplies. But anyway, I think coming up in the next stream or so, if I can, I'll try to finish Corpse Party with you guys, and then we might look into some more games. What I'm thinking about doing is kind of circling the horn and coming back to play Banjo-Tooie a little bit more seriously. I know I've tried that a couple of times and I've kind of just done it haphazardly, but I think I'm going to come back full circle, try to actually finish it in the next couple of streams after the Oregon Trail one. Then we'll circle back to KOTOR 2, which I think we did, and do that. There is also another idea that I've been tossing around. Of course, I'm not great at it, but it was superhero fighting games. I'm not a fighting games expert. There are games that I do know very well. There are games that I've played that are a little niche, and one of them that I really noticed was coming up were Marvel superheroes, and specifically there was a series of X-Men fighting games for the PlayStation 1, for the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color, and for the Xbox/GameCube/ PS2. I think it was Xbox GameCube, actually. And I was thinking about doing a showcase video on those. That's at least 3 or 4 games to kind of go over and show that I am decently, that I know a decent amount about, not a phenomenal amount, but, and I'd kind of like to showcase those at some point, which I think would be a lot of fun. But tossing ideas around. Of course, if you guys have additional ideas, I'm always open to those. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, wonderful rest of your weekend, and obviously, I hope to hear from you guys outside in the normal Discords and things of that nature. I'm going to go ahead and move things over. Give you guys some nice light music. And say, again, that I hope to hear from you guys soon, and things like Discord and the like. I hope you guys are having fun. And if you do have suggestions, comments, things about the PlayStation Vita, PS TV, what you'd like to see next, all that kind of good stuff, please just let me know, because I am super excited to hear that stuff. Otherwise, we will see you guys next week.